That chick that just got arrested at NGM for like vandalism.
But that's how I like him. I like him classy, trashy.
You didn't see it? Matt posted mad shit about it.
Did
he? Yeah, we're gonna talk about white privilege.
Yeah, because it happened. It happened a few days ago. They talked about it yesterday. But let's
start because you're gonna have to brief us down anyway.
Yeah, you gotta tell us the story because I didn't even hear about it. So,
all right,
I'm
so
partial.
Let's pop it off.
What are we gonna do to start?
Same old way.
Same old shit we always do.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Hey everybody, this is the Let's Talk After Dark podcast. I am Vianci. With me as always,
Benny.
Maverick.
All right, and this is Let's Talk After Dark, where nothing's off the table and anything goes. And today we have a special guest, Todd, the former pizza delivery guy. How you doing today, Todd?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, because we're going to talk about white privilege. Let's see how long that lasts.
Welcome to the show.
Now I have privilege.
All right, so format of the show. Mav, go ahead, jump us off, brother.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah,
I want to give a couple of shout outs to people that have been supporting us. So we're going to do that first real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Go
so I got a little list because it's actually pretty short because surprisingly
it's
people
me
don't
and my mom.
People don't support us as much as we support them. So
ooh. Yeah. Can we talk about that this episode?
Let me do this. Let me do the shout outs, all right?
Not now though, but later. I got some shit.
I hate that.
I got some stuff.
So my wife, Aita, Maz's wife, Rosa, Edwin Torres, He shored us. No, he shared our podcast.
He shorted us some change.
Wes Torres.
Awesome.
He always shares our shit.
Oh, Wes. Shout out to Wes.
Yeah.
Todd
and my wife
shows us a lot of love.
What was this? Black Region.
Oh, yeah.
Graphics. They be showing us love.
Perfect.
Vianci's mom.
Hi, Mom.
Shows us so much love.
Sorry, Miss Vianci. Can't wait to meet you at dinner.
and our special guest, Todd. He shows us love all the time. So that's our list of people actually that shared our...
Even though we've done a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah. Especially, what's it called? When I first started the podcast on Instagram, I put up a post saying, if we help you out in any way possible, add this post to your story. And I don't think one person did it. And we've had, we're on season 3 of the interviews.
You know how that goes.
But you know what?
But I'm just saying we're on season 3.
Maybe some people just don't have time. Maybe it's so hard to grab your phone and share a thing.
But I'm just saying we're on season 3. We did the first season was 12 episodes?
I'm just speaking. It's hard out there being a nigga
the second season. Second season was another 14 episodes?
You know what it is, man? Fuck that, man. People not for real. Like,
and then we on our third season?
It really is it's a fuck you to the face. Like that's really how I feel when like we reach out to people. We give people like really cool shit. Like we do cool shit for people, and the only reason they show us love is because it had them involved. Like they weren't showing us love; they were showing themselves love. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they only
gave a fuck.
I think
so. For me, we can't get mad at that because that's just the nature of like how this goes. Is everybody only really gives a fuck about what they're doing, and they only care about shit that hits their front porch. So, like, I mean, we still love y'all, but like, fuck y'all. Or not, I don't know.
Stop living on that one-way street.
Yeah, so it's not it's a two-way street, not a highway and a bike path. Like you gotta like if you want to come back, you need our help with anything else. Like we need to know that you got us too.
Listen,
we need that love.
Y'all niggas want to be shit without.
You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers would still be on
High Street
if it wasn't for me. You understand? No, I'm just playing. I was going to break off into a monologue, but I'll save that for another time. Mav.
You.
Actually, Benny, I really did like that. Oh, I forgot. Shout out to our unofficial sponsor, 3 Olives. They have no idea we're doing this, but a lot of liquor for a little bit of money. All right, that's
shout out to them. Hey, if there's any breweries that want to like sponsor us, please hit us up.
I would love to record out of a film.
Actually, I would love, especially Treehouse. Yo,
Treehouse is dope.
Yo,
so is it White Drunken Rabbit? You ever been to Drunken Rabbit in South Hadley? It's right across from Anthony's.
Oh yeah.
They're building one in Westfield, Skyline Brewery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, White Lion. Yo, come on, White Lion. I know they're about to have a place.
White Lion's always in downtown Springfield too. With like
they're gonna have that new bar.
Like
yeah, we should
it's pretty awesome.
Dope to be able to do a podcast down there.
We want to do stuff. But go ahead, man. Set us off.
We'll start off, man. let's start off with a rant.
Man, fuck that. No, I'm just
no. Actually, wait. Can we pause? Benny, that's not a new shirt right there.
Oh yeah, you know.
That's dope. Yo, can we look at that? Yo,
You know.
Benny, for the podcasters, he got a really
fire.
dope shirt. You know, if you get a chance to, you gotta check it out on YouTube. But I really like it. That's dope, man.
Instagram, Facebook, and
Yep.
YouTube.
And YouTube.
He hates Twitter.
Yeah, I can't fucking
I love
stand Twitter. Oh my
Twitter's
god,
so hard
Twitter.
to use.
Twitter
But
is
once you
the
figure it
makes
out,
me hard.
retarded shit as
Twitter
ever.
makes you- I'm gonna only get to Twitter because Viachi told me the good things about Twitter.
Twitter is amazing.
I can't figure out Twitter.
You don't have to. Just follow a bunch of porn stars. They'll figure it out for you.
Well, no, then my wife will be a little wondering what I'm
Oh,
following.
that's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Just make sure too if you turn this, bring that. Yeah. So-
Yeah.
But Twitter is horrible unless they want to, give us some free ads and sponsors and stuff like that.
I love
Other than that, Twitter would be great.
Twitter doesn't need no sponsors. They have
Twitter
Donald
has
Trump.
survived.
Twitter has survived. Everyone thought it was
the-
gonna be shit. Exactly.
Yeah, they survived the MySpace era. They're surviving.
I don't know how.
Facebook,
So many people hate it, but so many people love it at the same
Twitter
time.
is
It's
all-
crazy.
I get all of my news from Twitter. All of my news.
All your
Twitter.
news from Twitter?
Yes, and I believe it because it's on the internet.
Oh, yeah. Just like I believe everything on Facebook.
Oh, I believe 100% of it.
Yo, I literally download Twitter like 3 times a year to use it, and then automatically just delete it.
Yo, Twitter's dope. Yo, I love Twitter.
Fucking hate it.
I
Alright.
love Twitter.
So I got one thing to talk about that's like based off of a home us here in, and we're not gonna say our city, but if you know our city, Springfield, Mass. we had a person in our little office, our mayor's office, who went on a little rampage, a drunken rampage, and this young lady, I hope that she does get the help she needs if it is, if she is under the influence and has a problem drinking. But at the same time, the situation. So if you guys don't know about Springfield, we just got a casino about a year ago. MGM came up
Almost
in here.
2 now.
Oh,
No,
no.
almost 2 years now.
No, last year was the first year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Last year was the first
Oh,
year.
damn,
This
they
is-
just-
so
they
just about a year, yeah.
So they've been here
Oh, yeah,
forever.
I feel like it's been here forever, yeah. I don't
Because
even
it took
remember what
forever
Old
to
Springfield
build
looks
it.
like. I don't even remember what Old Springfield looks like downtown.
All different designs. But shout out to MGM. Thank you for picking a small city like us. We hope that you find in your hearts to let us come in there and do a podcast. We could talk.
That
I would
would
like
be
to talk to
dope.
Mr. Mathis because the dude has a very interesting story. But yeah, so this young lady comes in. Late 20s, starts destroying stuff. Destroys a restaurant. Is
Hey, at the
really-
casino?
Yeah.
At the casino, yeah,
Cal's restaurant.
Kalmar.
Kalmar.
She
like-
didn't destroy it.
No. Time out. Time the fuck out. No. Because if a black person was to even push somebody, they had cussed it, killed it. So she destroyed it. Because I saw breadsticks all crumbled up. I saw, those are good breadsticks.
Oh.
She was throwing lemons, fresh squeezed lemons. She was throwing them at the kitchen
She was
staff.
trying to make lemonade.
All right. And on top of, she pushed over a computer and smashed it
Now,
and
that's where I
knocked
draw
over-
the line.
and knocked over
that
a
computer
tree.
didn't do anything to anybody.
and spilled
Maybe that
dirt.
computer was the beginning of the AI.
Oh, Skynet?
Yeah.
Shit.
So she's onto something.
No, you're onto something.
Yeah.
Wait, but there's
sometimes.
more. But then she
All
goes
right.
into the garage, just I think kicks the shit out of somebody's car or destroys something, like fucks
Uh-huh.
up somebody's car. Then they find her in an elevator. They said in the lobby elevator. Now here's the thing: there's only 3 elevators in MGM. Well, 3 sets. There's one for the garage. There's one to go up to the.
That was Bianchi. Fucking
Yeah, it was
left
the
the speaker on.
Oh,
That's all right. Just keep going.
I'm like, what the heck? I'm being recorded now. I'm not gonna be able to leave. No, my thing is this though, right? So she gets suspended with pay.
Oh, she worked there?
No,
She was the mayor-
she's
no,
the
she's the
she's the
mayor's,
mayor's communication aide.
Communication
Oh, I
director.
totally missed that.
Yeah.
Theater
Yeah.
director.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like pretty much, if you live in Springfield, your tax dollars are paying for her right now in her suspension because she decided to act irrationally.
It was the alcohol.
Okay, it was the alcohol, and you know what? I
That's your drunk
100%
ass.
agree with the alcohol.
I've done some dumb shit when
So
I
we
was
trying to
drunk.
blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah, I love that song, but yeah, I fucking
But here's the
love
I
thing,
love the
though.
remix.
Right?
Blame it on the
How many people do we know that had alcohol incidents?
And most of our friends were shooting niggas.
So we can give her a pass. I
She
mean,
was white, guys.
No,
She
didn't-
so
she
all
didn't
right,
kill
so-
nobody.
So here's my thing.
I'm
like,
just upset because how they
I know
handled
you're
it.
upset, but it's like I'm not mad. Like I'm not mad at her, and I'm not mad at the fact that she used her resources. Like,
wait. She even had a judge come out of retirement.
it was
watch her.
it was a judge who was actually the
a
mayor.
mayor once.
Yeah, like I'm not mad that she used her resources. Like, yo, here's the thing. Like,
I'm not mad either, but I'm saying like let's
like I'm mad at
you're
the
trying
system.
To prove the system.
yeah.
I'm not mad at her.
Yeah,
no,
like,
woman, I'm not mad at.
I'm
She
not-
has to be-
yo,
no,
for real, like,
I'm
if-
mad at how the system played out and how people, instead of being like, listen, you fucked up, you got to go through it like everybody else. Not you fucked up. We're gonna try the best to make sure you just only get a slap on the wrist.
But unfortunately, that's not how it works, man. Like,
I know
if it,
I'm
don't get
mad.
me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. If it was me, and I did all of that shit,
Nigga, you would have got locked up.
Yeah,
straight
yo,
to Ludlow.
straight up.
Nothing.
No, I get
you
that.
wouldn't get no good lawyer coming
absolutely
out.
not. It'd probably been like a public defender who
And
just graduated.
God forbid. Now after that, now your family's on blast at how a thug destroyed everything. And
I'm 100% a thug
You know what I
in
mean?
the article. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I get that.
This is a poor.
But I'm not.
You do
like,
give me that thug vibe. No.
Yeah, but
That
she wasn't
love
poor.
thug.
She was well off, or she's well connected. Doesn't make her poor.
Have you ever had a white privilege
Me?
place?
He's white.
He's white.
I'm
in
white.
America.
He won. There are some white guys who don't.
Wait a minute. I want to say white privilege. I've had good luck.
Wait a second now.
Well, no,
Explain this
no,
good
yeah,
luck.
explain good luck.
good luck, because maybe I had this white privilege thing all wrong.
I take white privilege as just not only being a lot of financial aspects, because definitely I don't have
Generational wealth, yeah.
generational wealth or
You guys do know that you guys were
occupational
able to get
wealth.
loans
yeah.
way
Alright.
before we were.
Excuse me?
You guys were able to get loans and everything for mortgages, houses way before black people were.
Yeah, but you guys were able to get housing when we can't.
Oh, boom goes the dynamite.
Damn. He talk about that Section 8.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
thank you very
continue, though.
much. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But
So I like
thank
this.
you very much. But it's also economical privilege. It was the job that she had. If my ass did it, my ass would be in Ludlow right next to yours. Right next to yours.
So it's because she's a white female.
Because
looked
she's
pretty.
connected.
Except for who she worked for,
Who she
basically.
worked for. If she didn't
She got
work
the
for
plug.
him, if she was some poor white girl who just got drunk,
Mhm.
just came off of School Street, and went
She'd
in there,
be in the drunk tank.
she'd be in the drunk tank.
Yeah.
She'd be in Pearl Street.
That's real shit. Like, now I'm not like trying to like throw any negative light, but if she didn't spend the night in the drunk tank after a literally drunken out
She
lash
probably
like
went
that,
to the hospital.
Probably just drove her ass home.
hey, you're on Main Street.
Come on, they called her an Uber.
They did.
I don't know. I'm just
That
saying.
shit would be hilarious.
Nah, she got escorted home by the cops. They took her home, fucking put her to bed.
But like, but I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not mad at it. Like, I'll be 100% honest with you. If I had those connections,
To anybody.
if I had that privilege, I would exhaust the exact same utility. You see what I'm saying?
My only thing is this though, right? My only thing is this, right? This is MGM, right? She was also known. She tweeted the owner of the casino. FaceTime. Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. Even
Damn,
FaceTime.
she FaceTime?
Yeah, she FaceTime. Hey, your
She had
boys.
his number,
Your
like-
boys have me, and then she's on her iPhone texting.
Sarno?
No, the other guy for Sarno. Shoot, Sarno, I do like you. I voted for you. No, I didn't. I didn't vote at all. Why am I gonna lie? Y'all can check that shit out. I didn't vote for nobody. I ain't voting next year for 2020 either. I'm gonna vote for
This
myself.
lying nigga.
I'm gonna write myself in.
That's what he's gonna
If
tweet.
I don't get deported yet, though. If I don't get deported, I'm just
Were you born in America?
I was, yes.
Then you can't.
You can't be deported.
Yes.
He's like, wink, wink.
You're right. Yes.
Next week is just gonna be an empty chair over there. Todd, you want to be
Yo,
on the
I'll fill
podcast?
in.
Yeah, there you go. Now you
Yo,
were
I'll
saying
come
something.
visit.
No, I mean, I hear you 100%. I'm not mad at her.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at what everyone did what they're supposed to do for their job.
absolutely.
The thing is, the system of how it's being handled should be appropriate to everybody else. No one should just jump up and say, I'm going to be their lawyer. I understand. But you got to look at it this way. Well, how does it make it look now for the city and the connection they have with the casino? This pretty much means that you can do anything you want if you work for the city.
Well, I'm about to go down there and do the same exact shit, and if I don't get the same treatment, I'm gonna be really upset.
I was thinking that we should
You're
do
gonna
it.
be really upset.
Can we wait? But at the end, can we say
Really
it's a social
upset.
experiment? Because we already talked about it. Like, would that be acceptable?
100%.
I mean, I don't have a record, so I feel
The only person that listens to our podcast is sitting right here. So
Yeah,
we got
right.
the free reign to do that shit.
No, your mom.
And your mom.
Oh, and my
Hi,
mom.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, she's so mad at me.
Yeah.
Is it true that you have your mom blocked on Facebook?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, all right, so we're gonna go off a little tandem here, but
go.
like, I post a lot of ridiculous shit, It's not even stuff that like relates to me. I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
And then my mom would call me up like, "Hey, Bianca, you okay?" It's like, is something wrong? Like, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "I saw your post." I said, "Yeah, this has to stop. Like, this has to
She's
stop."
like, come home to mama.
Well, my mother got completely off of Facebook because she didn't like the stuff that people were putting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's a twit head. I call her a twit head. She's tweets all the time.
Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
See, yo,
she's definitely anti-Trump.
see, that's what Twitter's for. It gives people a voice.
And only this much of a voice. Not
Yeah.
this much of a voice like Facebook where you can put 3 pages of crap on
Yeah,
it.
outline. What is it?
How many characters?
104. No, they changed it. It's like higher now.
Oh,
Is it really?
Yeah, because people want to write a lot.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
People aren't smart enough to get it across in those short parts.
I'm not.
Maybe I guess I'm not.
And it's
either.
still
That's
not
why I don't do it.
grammatically correct, though. That's my thing. Like, you got all that, and you don't even use any punctuations.
Or understand the difference between there,
2019,
and
fuck
there.
I still don't.
I know I'll use speech text a lot, and I have to go back because then it's things like all messed up.
I'm like, you gonna understand it regardless, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about.
Read between the lines, get the context.
And then move forward amicably.
But I think we could close it on that. I just wanted to say the system's messed up.
But the system being messed up is nothing new.
I want-
And I don't want
I'm
to
just-
brush over it like it's okay, like, oh, it just is what it is, because it shouldn't be that way.
But this is the thing. It's nothing's. Let's be honest. Nothing's gonna happen to it, right? She's on paid leave until January 28th when her trial is.
Mhm.
All right, and then after that, God willing, hopefully she did all the courses she had to. She
Yeah.
might get her job back. I hope she get her job back, and I hope then afterwards that she goes to these schools and talk to like high school kids about being irresponsible and what it could cost you. I feel like that right there would be
What
just
schools?
Huh?
What schools?
I'm talking about Long Meadow.
Okay, I was
East
about
Long
to
Meadow.
say, 'cause-
No, we don't want her in the inner city.
Yeah, 'cause
no,
those are a different
'Cause
set of
they're
problems.
gonna look at her and be like, "Bitch, you're rich."
right.
Like,
Hey, all she had was a fifth of Henny. Like,
well, this is the other thing too. Now, is Kalmar now or whatever bar she's at gonna get hit?
they were closed. They weren't serving her.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they were closed when
Okay.
she did this.
So
shit.
the thing is, like,
I think she got mad because they were closed and she was hungry. I want some motherfucking French toast.
You know
They
what?
didn't
Then
have it.
that is a white girl status. We've all been with a white girl out and about. You can't sit here and not understand. I know you've been to college parties. That white girl who was
Bro,
hungry.
the last 7 women I dated have been white.
The last.
Wow, all of my women I've dated have been white too.
Yeah, we got a lot in common, brother.
All right, man.
All right, my man.
It would have been funny if they were all black.
No.
Good way to drop the fucking ball. Nah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Jeez, we're talking about unifying, and you're just sticking you and Uncle Tom over
Are you
there.
down with the swirl?
I would be.
Oh, yeah, I want to know this.
Wait a minute.
Are you
have
down
I
with the
ever
swirl?
been?
Have you ever? Have you ever?
Have you ever dipped your vanilla fucking?
No.
Your vanilla
Wait,
wafer in some
You
chocolate
never
fudge?
put some milk in coffee?
milk and coffee?
I almost put milk in coffee, but then I found out that I was gonna have to pay for the coffee.
Oh, damn.
I didn't realize I was gonna have to pay for the coffee at the time because I was naive and dumb in the Navy.
Yeah,
The girl said, "You want a date?" I said, "Sure, I'll go out with you."
yeah.
I didn't realize what she meant.
How much she charge?
Back in '83, $25.
Oh, that's not.
Wait. For a
80
full
or
for a full
83,
shag?
Yeah, and I
Shag.
said,
You are such a cool guy.
I'm sorry.
"When did you
Shag.
turn Irish? I mean, Irish English."
Austin
How would
Powers.
you
and-
shag?
Shag. You're such a cool guy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. And then I realized that I'm like, I ain't fucking paying for this shit.
$25.
Wait. $25 for how long?
That was
I'm sorry. We
83
just
though.
talked about back pages, and we needed this information to go because
Yo, you gonna pay for
there
that
was-
shit
you
anyway?
paid,
You paying
like
for that shit anyway?
$100 for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah.
You only needed 3, but
Sit and play
you're giving
cards.
me credit.
extra 12 minutes of cards and conversation.
I'm like, bitch, we gonna cuddle.
No, the worst part is my boy in the back room was $10 short. He was $10 short, and he wanted me to pay him $10. Give him $10. I'm like, fuck you. I ain't paying for it. I ain't paying for you.
Yeah, you gotta look out for the bros.
Wait, so how much was a blowjob in '83?
I don't know. I know. I was young and naive and dumb back then.
Yeah.
I just,
Can't wait till they invent that time machine.
So that's one of my questions. I'm having you guys. If there's a time machine, would you guys go back?
I would
Hell
never
yeah.
go back in time.
Hell yeah.
Ever.
I'm like, I
Never.
fucking find myself like, yo, invest in Apple. When you see Apple pop up, just save
all
your
your-
money from now on
Oh yeah.
and just buy Apple stock like a Amazon and Google.
The Giants win the Super Bowl. I don't know when, so bet it all every year.
Every year.
No, so why would all right? First of all, I'm not going anywhere like before 1960, but like or 70 for that fact.
So
Fuck
yeah,
that.
come on, yeah.
yeah. Like so,
I still don't want like the dogs biting.
What would you do if you went back in time?
So here's the thing. I actually thought about it. I think
Like if you could speak to your younger self.
if I could speak to, so you can only go back, but to your younger self.
Yeah. To give yourself some advice, like what would you tell your younger self?
What do I tell my younger self? So I'm kind of psychotic when it comes to this.
Mhm.
I've really sat some time and thought about it under, cannabis. And I really thought, I would tell my younger self, the simple thing. Religion's not real.
Mhm.
The government's a fraud.
Mhm.
Fuck bitches.
Get
Do whatever
money.
you want. Yeah. Fuck bitches, get money. By the time you're 50, you could give your life to God, change, live off of Section 8. You'll be happy the rest of your life.
Okay. What would you tell your younger self?
Me?
I don't even want to dive into that.
Okay. I would tell my younger self, I'd go back, tell myself not to go to that fucking concert.
Which one? And what happened?
Was that where it all started?
That's all right. I'll be honest here. This place to be honest. I was in the Navy,
Yeah.
and I went to a concert and I got hammered. at the concert.
Some butt stuff, huh?
No butt stuff.
Okay.
Not that type of hammer.
not that- It was the Navy, but not that kind of hammer. No, I wasn't in the submarine.
He wasn't in a submarine.
No. I
Yeah.
got hammered, got into a fight, got kicked out of the concert.
Mm.
And after the concert, I'm like, I got a headache. Somebody's like, I got some pills. So I took some pills.
No.
Then I'm like, my friend came out who was driving. He's like, I don't know where the car was. He was hammered. I go, I don't know. Come find me after you find a car. And I got in a van with like 3 guys and we were smoking weed.
So you got hammered.
I got hammered and high until somebody knocked on the door like, yo, you guys got to leave the parking lot.
Oh.
And the dude I was with left. And this was like from Hartford to here. This is when I was in Illinois.
You didn't even know these guys that you were in a van
No,
with,
I
did
was
you?
just getting high with them.
Oh, some butt stuff, huh?
No butt stuff, just getting high.
Okay.
Why you gotta go with the butt stuff?
Because you said you got hammered.
It sounds like some butt stuff
Oh.
happened.
You said you went.
I got drunk. I'm sorry. All right, I got
You
to
gotta
go.
understand.
butt
You're
stuff.
talking to black people. When people get in vans, it's normally rape. You don't hear
yeah.
like white Scooby Doo type. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
no.
get in the van and let's smoke. No, you get in the van,
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
in butt
Yeah,
raped.
only white people can get into vans and be okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Solve
it was the
mysteries and
80s.
shit.
Plus, it was the 80s.
Okay.
All right, so that's
Major butt stuff.
no. The vans weren't rocking back then.
Oh, they were rocking,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
They were
I
rocking,
can't-
but not the
Kinsey
van I was
report
in was
came out.
rocking.
I
okay?
I got you.
Unless
Keep
I got
going.
a cramp. No. So then when I got out, I realized that the dude I drove with left.
Mhm.
So I had to get home, so I stole a gravel truck.
You stole a gravel truck?
Yeah, I stole
Wait,
a
where'd you
gravel
find the keys?
They were in the
They
truck.
were in the
It's
truck.
the 80s.
I was
It is.
walking-
Visor.
I
They
know
were in
it.
it.
I was gonna say, I wonder
I was
if you're in the
walking down.
visor. I always
if you
wondered
know the
that.
story, I was walking down the highway.
Yeah.
I have no idea how I was getting back, and I saw a construction site up off the highway. So I go, I'll go sleep in the truck. Well, keys are in the truck. I'll start the truck up. Hey, I'll just drive the truck around the yard. I clipped the telephone pole with the back of it was, one of them dump trucks.
Yeah.
So I go, I better get out of here. So I drove the truck out, went to the fence, broke through the chain,
And then drove it home.
and drove. Well, I didn't make it home.
The stadies caught
Then
you.
I have a very important question after this. Go ahead.
I got pulled over.
Okay.
Cop pulls me over.
Yeah.
No lie, I'm drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
Cop pulls me over, goes, license, registration. I look at him and go, can you tell me how to get to Indiana, sir?
the fuck?
All right.
I'm in the Midwest. I'm a trucker, He's like, license, registration. I don't have one. Step out of the car. The reason why they pulled me over is at the time I didn't realize that I pulled the air brakes off, but I didn't realize you had to build up pressure.
Mhm.
So I was driving around with the rear wheels locked.
Mm-hmm.
So
You just
smoke
dragging.
was building up. Yeah, that's how they got me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So if you want to talk about money, in 1984, I did $2,648 worth of damage to a truck.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what happened to you?
Oh, what happened to me? They said you cannot continue on your 6-year
Did you go to
obligation
jail
school.
that night?
No, I did. Yes, I did go to jail that night.
No, they're like, go ahead, sir.
Matter of
Just
fact,
take
I
the
went
e-brake
to 2
off.
jails that night.
Okay, so you went to
The jail that they arrested me in,
Yeah.
and then the next day,
Yeah.
they shipped me over to the jail that I stole the truck in.
okay.
In the
And
next
how long?
county.
How long did you spend in jail?
Just 24 hours.
Ladies and
48.
gentlemen, white privilege.
No, military privilege. Military privilege.
I guess because he knew who he was, but I'm pretty sure if that was a black guy who did that, he
I would have
would've
been shot like inside the
He would have been shot.
Well,
boom 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 freeze.
That was the 80s. That was the 80s. Yeah, you would have been shot.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely
Wait,
would've
no,
been shot.
or actually just lynched to make a point.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say? How do I get to what's the name?
Indiana.
Hey, you're in Indiana.
But no, what they did is they said, you know what? You screwed up. You screwed up really bad. Where do you want to go? I'm like,
You had options?
But
yeah,
Hawaii?
Ladies
you
and
get a
gentlemen,
wish list.
White privilege.
You get luck,
You're right. It's all luck. Yeah.
military luck. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So then they go, no, this is where the luck is because it ain't privilege. This is where the luck is. They're like, where do you want to go? I said, okay. If I can go anywhere, I want to go to Hawaii.
Mhm.
I want to go to Italy.
Mhm.
I want to go to London so I can be close to home. If I can't go away, I want to
Wait,
be
this is
close
the
to home.
military who told you this?
Yes, the Navy said, it's called a wish list.
Okay, because they said, I thought you were talking about the cops.
Oh,
So
no.
the Navy now, so you got in trouble and everything.
I
Now
got
the
in
Navy
trouble. I got
was
kicked out
gonna
of my
let you know-
school, my extra school that I had. I went in for 6 years. I was going to
Gotcha.
go to an extra school.
Yeah.
I can't go to that school no more because you're a bad boy.
Right.
All right. So they're like, where do you want to go?
So send your fucking vacation, Hawaii.
They sent me to Hawaii. What do? They put me on a ship that never goes anywhere.
So it's just docked in
It's
Hawaii.
basically docked
In Hawaii?
in Hawaii. So 3 weekends out of the month, I think I went to Waikiki Beach.
So here's the thing, right? Like from start to finish, from what I gather, you got
You know,
really fucked up
Real quickly.
in
though,
the
sorry.
80s when it's illegal
Oh,
to
yeah.
smoke. You stole a tractor, basically. You drove it on the highway
Oh yeah.
after you totaled a telephone pole.
Oh yeah.
Close to $250,000 in damage.
No, $2,500.
$2,500.
$2,500 in
80s.
damage. Okay, 25.
Which is $7,500 now.
All right, so roughly $8,000 worth of damage, and you got to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
White
White
privilege.
privilege.
Yeah.
Just
Luck.
do me- no, I was gonna say, do me a favor though, just for the camera's sake. Can you actually take your chair and turn it straight?
Sure.
That way you're not breaking your neck.
I don't mind.
There you go. You can push back a little bit though.
Okay.
No, I mean push the chair back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You're still on. Yep, you're good.
Good.
Yeah. I just want because you're over here. You're talking like
I don't mind.
you're like the
that's
bus.
the name of the episode, White Privilege, by the way.
White privilege.
White privilege.
White
okay.
privilege.
Oh, of course I'm on white privilege.
So, all
White
right,
privilege.
back to what would you tell yourself?
Don't go to that concert.
Don't go to that concert.
I would-
That's-
So that
I-
concert fucked everything up for you.
you have to go to fucking Hawaii. I mean,
Right, I gotta go to
I'm
Hawaii.
still,
However-
I'm still trying to see
however-
what was hard about this. You stole a car. You got to be GTA for a while. Do mad
5
shit.
stars.
So then I go to Hawaii. I'm in.
Wait, sorry.
ahead.
So did you have to pay the 2,000?
I eventually did. I
Oh,
did have to
okay.
pay restitution. That's why I know
Okay.
how much I did. I had to pay them every month. They almost kept me in Illinois. They almost
So
didn't let me
wait.
go.
You paid restitution? So white people can't pay restitution.
Yes, they can.
I want my money, bitches.
That's
You ain't
not
getting
They
that
said
shit ever.
reparations, not reparations.
That's reparations.
There's
Listen,
difference.
I'm doing it for the culture.
You ain't never getting that shit.
Some of them don't know the difference right now. I was trying to help out Bianchi.
If you're gonna do it for the culture, vocabulary.
No, I was trying to help them.
Hey, Benny, cup of water, buddy.
So they sent me to Hawaii to a ship that never went anywhere.
Thanks,
For a guy who's basically an alcoholic. 3 weekends in a month, go do what you want. So I got drunk and did something stupid one month, and I got kicked out of the Navy. I did 3 months in the break. So white privilege, not always.
No, you're just stupid.
I'm fucking. I was a fucking idiot. I was a dumb alcoholic.
All right, be past tense. You were stupid. I didn't mean to call you stupid, but you were
No.
stupid.
I still do stupid shit.
Okay, so you are stupid. Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine. We all do stupid
That's
shit
fine.
from
Or
time to time.
my wife's pet nickname for me sometimes is Dickhead.
I like you.
Yeah.
All right, so to Bianchi, what
Bianchi.
would you
Oh man.
go back and tell your younger self? Not to whore around. Nah.
No, because that didn't start until I was 13. Later in my life.
Yeah, wait, but it has to be around
Wow.
like you talk about your younger self. Like how old?
Like,
What's it
yeah,
mean?
all right.
I don't know. Whoever's younger.
So young
you
enough
wanna
for
go to.
young enough to
Understand.
old enough for me to understand and make a change. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe like 14. Maybe about 14 years old, 15 years old, freshman in high school kind of thing.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, right? All right, so what would I tell myself? Damn. Invest in YouTube or Google.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same thing,
like
make money?
that'd probably be the same thing.
I'm
Just-
like, yo, I'll give him a fucking.
invest
I'll give
in
you a
Google.
list of fucking all the companies, all the fucking trade. Was it the trade numbers or stock numbers or whatever they're called?
fucking Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart. Like, holy fuck.
All you need
Amazon.
is two. Walmart.
And I'm investing in all of them. Fuck it.
You
They're
really
like,
only
how's
need
this
Amazon
motherfucker?
and Apple.
Like, how's this
That's it.
motherfucker got billions of
Amazon.
dollars and just investing
Amazon.
in fucking.
And I was old enough to understand Amazon when Amazon came out. It was dope. Like, I don't even know why I didn't think of doing that shit.
It was the craziest thing. Selling books out of his garage.
Yeah,
And then
I
from
don't
there.
know why I didn't think of doing that.
I don't think anybody thought it was. gonna catch
Hindsight's
on.
20/20 though, right?
It sure
Side
is.
note, do you guys know that Hulu's going up to $55 a month?
You know, I don't have Hulu.
I don't either, but I just thought that was ridiculous.
All
Well,
these
that's
shit-
just for the live. That's for the Hulu live. Regular Hulu's still.
Oh, that's for the live.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Live.
cable,
Thank you
like
for-
kind
thank
of
you
shit.
for-
Want to cut the cables.
Actually, that's not a bad idea because I fucking hate paying cable. Comcast is the worst.
Yeah, but the thing is, Comcast monopolized there, so you're still gonna be paying for their internet.
Bro,
Now you-
I have 60 channels and it's $120.
Like, I don't understand, like, what y'all be doing? Because I have, for $180, I have internet, home security, and cable, and, like, Showtime, HBO. Like, I don't understand what plans do you guys be buying?
I don't know, but that's a good plan you got.
Fire stick.
Firebox.
You got the Firebox?
I got the
See,
box.
smart
I like the
guy.
box.
Yeah.
I hate them
I don't
shits,
like
yo. They're
those
always
things. I like
fucking buffering and shit.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
but
used
you
to
get a lot of
Cody.
great porn with it, though.
But I have to sit there and fucking wait 20 minutes.
Wait, porn on what?
The hot box.
You got a phone.
Yeah, the
I
fuck?
got a computer.
Who watches porn off of a phone like a caveman?
There are certain things you can't get on your phone that you could
You
get.
can
from
literally
the
get
channel.
Like
everything
what?
on your phone.
I'm just saying, there's certain.
I feel like you're the kind of like that like buys like a year's worth of like Brazzers.com.
No, I
What?
would never pay for online porn.
No? Okay.
No.
All right.
Look,
There's plenty
I would
of free
contrib-
porn. Why would
I would
you
contribute
pay
to
for it?
videos and documentaries.
Would you get like would you ask one to make like a personal video like
Oh,
her
hell
saying
yeah.
it? Yeah, you
Yeah.
pay for that?
Oh yeah. I would want to direct it if I'm gonna pay for it.
Word.
You know?
Even though if you couldn't be there, be like, yo,
Nah,
listen, I want you
like
to
Little Mom made directed a few porns herself.
Was that who did?
Who?
Little
Oh, I mean, Young May?
Young Ma. Sorry, forgive me that.
Yo, I would direct porn.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
What's it called? What's that white girl? Fuck. She used to be on Disney Channel all the time.
Oh, with the red hair.
Yeah.
She does porn now.
No. She don't do porn. She directs porn.
Which one? Lizzie McGuire.
Which one with the red
Nah.
hair?
I don't think she has
Lizzie
red hair.
McGuire.
She doesn't have red hair. She's
Ariel?
fuck. No, not her.
Stage name Areola.
She's tall. She was in remember that movie Blended with Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Remember his daughter, his oldest daughter? What's her name? Thornberry or whatever the fuck her name is.
I'm not gonna remember the name, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh, wait. You know what we forgot to do?
What's that?
We forgot to have Todd tell us a little bit about himself. Todd, can you tell us a little bit about
I mean,
yourself?
like we're far into the episode, but yeah.
I know.
tell us about yourself.
We're gonna go back real quickly. Just like
Oh, you're gonna rewind it? Okay.
yeah, Todd. Because thank you for being on the show. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like
About
My
yourself?
shelf?
What's your
I
shelf?
don't have a shelf, but I have a shelf.
What's your shelf? You know.
So what do you have on this show?
Well, what I got on
She
the
or not-
shelf about myself is
An elf.
an elf. No, I hate that elf on a shelf shit. I'd rather a doobie on a Scooby.
A
I
Chronic
mean-
with some Sonic.
That's
Yeah, baby. Those
yeah.
memes are coming out soon.
Yeah. Sonic's. Are you talking about the video game or the?
The movie that they got coming out.
That's stupid.
Wait, no. Thank you. I thought it was
Tell
stupid.
us about yourself.
Benny
first.
told us it was changed. Yes,
Tell us
please.
about
Tell us about
yourself.
yourself first before I go
First of
into
all, these movies that they make out of video games.
I'm dying.
What? Like, first of all, I never really played Sonic the Hedgehog because I play video games,
Mhm.
but I don't play online because I refuse to get killed and talk shit
Bella
to
Thorne,
by a
sorry.
12-year-old because I can't do
I gotta
up,
look
up,
her
down,
up.
down. Side. I can't do those. Like, I play Madden. I play the same. I got the same moves. That's it.
So
But Sonic, I don't know these movies made out of video games. It's just like making all these movies that they made 3 years ago or
Mhm.
20 years ago. Like they're coming out with Ghostbusters again, not the one with the women, but they're doing Ghostbusters. Don't have any original ideas anymore.
It's hard being original now.
They make money off fucking nostalgia. That's what it is.
Exactly.
It's hard being original now. Like
It is.
Vin
Everything's
Diesel
been done
is
already.
terrible
is.
now because
no
he's
one
trying to be
wants to
original.
create anything new because you want to, pay off the memories of the other people.
You want to
Speaking of
bank
memories,
on
though,
something you know you're gonna
Tell
make
us
money
about
off of.
yourself, Todd. Stop skipping the question, you privileged white man.
I have no privilege, and I think we figured that out.
It was luck, motherfucker.
It was luck.
It was luck, it was skill, and I've been blessed.
90% luck,
With
10%
being white in
skill.
America,
Well,
yeah.
that's true, but no,
100% bottles.
I've been blessed. I admit I've been blessed, not just being born white, because being born white is being a blessing in this day and age.
Yeah.
I'll fucking admit it.
Yeah.
I ain't lying.
Nor
You know
should
what?
you.
Hell,
Oh,
I wouldn't-
that shit.
I fucking own it all day
Yeah,
long. I
yeah.
don't give a shit.
Yo, I would.
But just because there's a lot of cream in the coffee don't mean shit.
It's what you do with that privilege.
It's there's
that
a lot of
matters.
soul in here too, though.
Yeah.
Just because the outside is very white don't mean the inside is white. But my name is Todd Therian.
Yeah.
I am a stand-up comic, and I delivered pizza too. That's a fun job.
Used to.
I've delivered pizza. That's past tense.
I didn't hear that because you're so far away.
Oh, I'm so far away from you or the microphone because, yeah. I deliver pizza. I have
In Springfield?
in Springfield.
Ooh,
That must have been fun.
that's dangerous.
It can be, but you know what? It's definitely safer than taking a trip to the Dominican Republic last year or knowing the Clintons.
Yeah, weren't they killing people with fake Ciroc in the Dominican Republic?
Oh,
It was the
people-
alcohol, right?
It wasn't just the alcohol; it was just all kinds of people. There was they lost 8 tourists from America
Yeah.
last year.
God damn.
Yeah, yeah. No,
So I
that
was safer to
crazy.
deliver in the South End.
Yeah.
But
In the Clintons.
And the
The
Clintons.
Clintons.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Well, he was well hung, though.
It's too soon. Too soon.
Never too
Never
soon.
too soon.
Never too soon.
Never
If
too
you're
soon.
a true comedian, never too soon.
He
It
was.
is never too soon.
He was well hung.
Or was he hung well? I don't know. Grammatically, I don't know how it's supposed to be.
Ooh.
Thank you very
like
much.
that
Thank
one.
you,
Dude,
thank you.
yay. Hats off. Tibbet.
But yeah, I'm kind of new at this comedy thing, but I love it. I've made jokes all my life.
Mhm.
I've had, I'll say it, numerous shrinks tell me that I should do stand up
Dope.
because I'll go
They
in-
found your situation hilarious.
that and what I do. I'll tell jokes I've been fired from a therapist from telling her my jokes.
Really?
Yeah,
She stopped wanting to be your therapist? after
literally, I told her 2 of my bits,
Mhm.
and
that? She's like, just get out.
no, she was like, oh yeah. She started telling me some things about her life.
Yeah.
And then I got out, and an hour later, I got a call from the supervisor, and who's actually my therapist now.
Mhm.
That's how fucked up I am. I have the supervisor of therapists.
You didn't get kicked out. You got moved up.
No, I got kicked out. I got fired. I go, oh, this is so and so from your counseling. I'm like, oh, I love my therapist. She's like, yeah, she feels like you're not compatible. I'm like, I didn't know we were on eHarmony. I thought,
You know what? Maybe when she was telling you a lot about her life, she was expecting you to hug her afterwards, and you just didn't do it, bro.
I ruined another fantasy of an overweight middle-aged guy coming on to a young girl. I know that's what they're waiting
That's
for.
all she wanted. She had daddy issues. She really had problems.
Yeah, daddy issues. I wish, but no. So I told her some bits, and I got fired from therapist.
Wow.
And it's my favorite bit too.
Say it.
I will. It's my wife hates it. My mother hates this bit. I deliver pizza.
Yeah.
Occasionally have to deliver to Planned Parenthood.
Yep.
I'm always concerned they're going to cancel the order before it can be delivered. There's nothing we can do with the food. We just have to throw it away. However, the closer we get to the delivery, maybe we should just have it delivered and give it to someone in the office that doesn't have the ability to order food. But as someone without their own pizza oven, I have nothing to say on this. But I do feel a little bit of accomplishment every time I do deliver the food there. At least I know something was delivered there today.
And that's how you lost your therapist.
That's one of the bits that I lost my therapist, and another one I will not do here.
So am I assuming that your new therapist led with, let's start with self-control?
Yeah, I have a plan. Yes, I have a treatment plan that I have to work on that. And
Yo,
she does listen to my. She does. I was able to tell her some jokes. Actually, I did tell her that joke,
Mhm.
and she did laugh and go, "Yeah, okay, I understand why now."
Yeah.
But
Listen.
the
there's
therapist
not-
was
but
a
there's- but-
20-something-year-old,
There's not supposed.
a 20-something-year-old girl with
How many years ago?
months.
Few months.
Oh, months.
Oh, damn.
It's still fresh.
Even more hilarious.
It's still fresh.
But like, come on, man. You know the climate today.
Girl had gauges and bull rings.
I'm sorry. As a therapist, though, I don't know why you're uncomfortable
I'm
that
sorry.
your
Yo,
client
it
is able
is
to.
what it is,
I'm
man.
sorry, if
Yo,
she's
Speak to you.
uncomfortable with a Planned Parenthood joke that didn't even say the word abortion, then you better just stick with kids and art therapy.
I agree with.
No, yeah.
No, I agree.
with you. But
You know-
like, it's just we live in a weird fucking time.
Yeah, when people don't even want to do their jobs. Because
Everybody's sensitive. Everybody's
Yeah.
soft.
Listen, I was born in the 60s, grew up in the 70s and 80s.
Mhm.
I'm a politically incorrect motherfucker.
Mhm.
I'm so politically incorrect. I am so proud of being politically incorrect.
And you're a comedian. Like, the point of being like, that's one of the
Even
last.
before I wanted to be a comedian, even before I was a comedian, I was politically incorrect. You know what I mean? But being a comedian and politically incorrect, I mean.
And she asked you about one of your bits that you do on stand up.
Yeah.
Wait, did she laugh? Did she at least laugh?
Oh yeah, she laughed at it.
I'm telling you, bro. It's because after that she told you about her life, and then you didn't.
Yeah.
There was no connection there.
But I love my wife.
But I feel like comedy is one of like the last forms of free speech.
And that's
you can-
slowly going
like, when you're
away.
supposed to be able
Shout
to
out to all
say
my
what you
comedians
wanna
out there.
say.
The key word was supposed to be.
But like like in today's climate, like you have somebody who had that Dave Chappelle stand up where everybody was up in arms and throwing fits about what he was saying and shit like that.
The
like,
letter people.
I won't do that. But but he did
They
say
are the
that.
letter
Yeah,
people,
no, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he
Those are
did
the
say
people
that.
yeah.
And
But he even said the thing is too. If you do watch his you watch the Netflix, there's also a documentary on it afterwards.
say it again.
Oh no, there's a documentary on it afterwards where he talks about how after his show, after doing that set, a transgender bought him a drink and they had a conversation about it. And she said, "Dave, I appreciate what you're doing because regardless of how people take it, it's still bringing
Attention to it.
Like I had a person today because I do a lot of Epstein didn't kill himself, like resharing memes, and someone was like, I'm so tired of this. You should let it. I'm like, no, because the thing is, there's powers above us who shut this guy up because he was gonna set a lot of people on fire. To talk about all these big time politicians who are part of that sex trade that's going on and everything. So they had to take him out. Yeah. I mean, if I was a Clinton, I would too.
Oh yeah, survival of the fittest, motherfucker.
It wasn't just the Clintons though. He had it on the Republican side.
He had
too.
everybody.
He had dirt on everybody.
He had people in London.
I guess everybody likes that underage meat.
Fucking what's his name? They had the fucking the prince. The fucking prince was the prince of fucking
The Prince of
England
London,
or some shit. London,
England,
whatever.
London Prince, But so yeah, it was no dead silence. So that's great. We got so you're a comedian. What else?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm a comedian.
In the comedy, like what else? What do you do?
Well, we actually have a show coming up.
You have a show.
Yeah, we have a comedy show actually. Myself and Maverick.
Nice.
That's right.
We
Because
have.
Todd
You
and
forgot
I.
about the show you
You
put
forgot
on?
about it, right?
No, I'm just saying that's why I was waiting for it. Todd and I actually work together. We have a little comedy thing, EMT. That
When is
we
it?
started up.
What the fuck does that stand for?
EMT actually, it's funny. It started off because we were just high, and I decided.
Electromagnetic testicles.
Actually, we got what we got,
Enormous man tits. Oh well, mine were elongated man tits.
and then we got enormous masculine testicles.
Yeah.
But
So what'd you settle on?
Well,
no, it actually stands for
Toxic
Evan,
masculinity.
Les, Maverick, and Todd.
Right.
Oh,
And I just
okay.
put it together as EMT because I thought it was great. I'm like, yo, we're gonna revive comedy back
that's
in
cool.
mass.
That's clever. I like that.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I thought it was
clever.
really dope. But it,
But we also like it because didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go
but
ahead.
We're about the comedian community, and so it also stands for eat more together.
Yeah,
Everybody eats at the table.
Everybody
everyone
eats.
eats and when you work together, you eat more together. You know what I mean? There's more opportunities. A lot of people want to be like,
The more food
It
at the
is.
table, and the table's big enough for everybody to eat. Not just one guy at the head of the table's got to eat.
right.
yeah.
Everybody's got to eat.
So we're trying to make
everybody's
everyone.
You got to bring something to the table.
So
Bring something to the
December
table.
15th, we have our show Tilted.
Where at?
It is at
Cafe Christos at
13
513 Belmont Ave.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Make
Springfield,
sure y'all
Mass.
be there.
Yeah, it's all you guys can look us up, and we're on our Facebook page. We're gonna tag it up on the Let's Talk too.
Oh, so what comes with this amazing deal for this ticket?
So,
Word.
All right, you got a family
$30.
style for $30. It's $30. You get 4 comedians, great comedians, 2 funny hosts. You got a family style dinner, and there is adult beverages included, beer and wine.
we don't know how many is included, so just
Just
until
say
they-
unlimited.
well, we're not gonna put unlimited on the flyer. I'm not gonna say unlimited
You actually
online,
can't put drink prices on the flyer.
but no, it's included. We didn't
It's
put a price.
included.
Oh, include.
It's
Okay,
included.
okay.
So
yeah,
it's a show, meal, and drinks all
Nice.
included for $30.
That's actually not a bad
I
deal.
was going for the fucking food.
Now, what kind of food we talking?
It's Italian.
Italian?
Italian.
Perfect.
Yeah, I fuck with Italian all
Yeah, it's
day.
gonna be family style.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
You know I'm not gonna eat because they use a lot of beef and pork, so I'm just gonna starve. I'm gonna get a salad.
You get a salad.
You can eat chicken, can't you?
I don't think it's gonna be on the menu.
There's no chicken parm?
Ooh, you
Right?
did tell us that. I think it was just gonna be meatballs and spaghetti, but we'll find out.
Yeah,
More to
that
come,
seems
more
like
to
something
come.
Probably.
I'll meet the ballies.
Ticket prices are now $40.
Yeah, right.
No, that's awesome. I'm gonna make
Sir,
sure I'll be
that's-
there. I'll make sure I'm there.
Yeah, so we got that coming on. We also want to talk about the open mics too.
Yeah, we have open mics going on tomorrow. We have an open mic at Cafe Christos. The following week, which is the 1st and 3rd.
Every
No.
first and third is at Cafe Crystals. Every
Yes.
second and fourth It's at the Springfield Great Escape on State Street.
Correct.
And then we have Thursdays at the Tent.
At the Tent in West Springfield, which I am amiss of the address right now, but I can look it up. And
we'll post
that'll
it
be on.
underneath.
Yeah, you'll post
Yeah,
it.
we'll
That'll
post
be
on
on.
the-
That'll be Thursdays.
But the Tent's supposed to be cool because a hookah lounge. It's owned by this young dude, real cool dude. Yo, the wings are amazing though. Like
Where?
this place called the Tent. It's
Do you
like
know-
literally right around the corner from here.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's you know where the gun range is?
Hot Brass?
Yeah.
right across
I
the street
love
from,
that place.
Right across the street from Hot
Well,
Brass.
like down the street. Across.
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
I see you go there and do some work.
Oh, Hot Brass? I love Hot Brass. They should sponsor us.
So
Another unofficial sponsor.
Unofficial.
unofficial.
sponsor.
Ooh,
Fucking-
that'd be nice to get them.
I got plenty of armed handguns from that place. I love that place. All right, Mav, what's next?
All right,
Enough
so
of this selfless plug shit.
I saw. I know. Sorry, guys. I'm a little
completely
selfish.
selfless. He did for me.
All right,
You know,
white
so
privilege and
white
shit.
privilege.
White privilege.
privilege.
That's
White
$20 a
privilege.
plug. That's
That's
$60.
20.
That was 3 events.
Can you put it on account? I ain't gonna pay you.
Said 4
White
easy
privilege.
installments.
Oh man. I saw this post. I thought it was funny.
Mhm.
I wanted to see what you thought about it though, V, because of something. Calling a guy a fuckboy because he's trying to get laid is slut shaming.
Yeah, 100%.
I
Totally
have to
agree.
agree.
You totally
I
agree with
agree.
that?
100%. First, I've never been called a fuckboy ever.
No.
Like,
But I think there's like I think a fuckboy is someone who gets like attached though. Isn't that what?
no, I always thought it was somebody who wore like Ralph Lauren like t-shirts.
Like a preppy.
Yeah, like or just a corny nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I always thought like that was like considered a fuckboy, or like the on the white side of it, it's the my dad's a lawyer guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I always thought like I thought it was just a corny nigga, not somebody who's just trying to get laid. But like
Got you.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
Like not like just I never correlated
Like if I can't get you, I'll pay for you type dude. Like,
yeah,
you know,
like who's using everything except who he
is as a leverage.
as like his makeup. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No game.
Yeah. Like no game, like, or no personality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It just all right. So it says a fuck boy is an asshole boy who is strictly into sexual relationships. He will lead a girl on, but then it won't obviously turn into a relationship.
shit, maybe I am a fuckboy.
Well, with that definition,
Oh,
With
man.
that definition, let me
Then he
take
just
back
made
my
it real.
last statement.
Shit.
So-
we just discovered in fucking
Okay,
Viachi's
so-
a fuck
so
boy.
that's the definition. of
wait,
it?
where's that? That's
Yeah.
the Urban Dictionary.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's the.
All
That's
right,
the
so
truth.
like I shit.
So
I
I
appreciate
guess-
all y'all women for not calling me one.
They were
Behind your back, right? At least behind your
Always
back.
to your face.
Hey, they respect me enough not to say it to my face.
All right. This is
Oh, there should be a new segment where we just go through posts.
we should.
Yo, that's dope. I
we
like
should.
That. We should do that.
I like that. Let's
like
make
say
this.
ones that catch your eye.
Yeah. So there's another one. This one right here is Wahlburgers. They're making a banh mi.
A what?
It's a Vietnamese sandwich pretty much,
Mhm.
and he's making it. My thing is though, Wahlberg though attacked
Oh,
two
yeah.
Vietnamese guys back when he was young
Yeah.
and try to have that covered up. Like my thing is like
He's making amends for it.
by making a sandwich.
I'm making a
He's
sandwich.
probably giving them the profits.
Reparations.
What do you say?
Restitution. He's making restitutions.
Like one free sandwich a week for a year.
Yeah. Is that per person or per family?
Yo,
Per
I know,
family.
yeah.
Fuck that.
They'll go broke.
Them sandwich, them burgers like what? Like fucking like $10-15 each?
Do you ever have a Wahlburger though?
Nah.
They sell the Wahlburgers in one of the grocery stores.
Are they
They're actually-
good?
Yeah,
Really,
they're
really?
actually pretty good.
I don't eat red meat.
Oh,
So for me, any burger spot is like a waste for me because
Okay.
like all chicken sandwiches taste the fucking same, except for Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
see, I haven't had the Popeyes yet, but Chick-fil-A is just Tyson chicken fillet. It's just like
It's fucking delicious.
no
We will not do this here. We will not throw slander on the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
white privilege. Yes, we will.
Fuck, you can't fight white privilege.
Yeah.
You could hit me and I'll go to jail for assault.
Yep.
Yeah.
Popeye's still better
And
though.
it'd be
Popeyes is
beating up
better.
an old guy too. Not only that, it's just a white guy. It's an old white guy.
Yeah, man, he punched me in the face and I go to jail.
Hey, you fucking broke my hand, boy.
His face got away in my fist.
So since a majority of us is married here, you know, here's the thing.
Why don't you just say Bianchi?
Right.
So Bianchi.
So Bianchi.
There you go.
Since you're not married, and the question was gonna be directed to you.
Since you're the only fuck boy in the group now.
Damn.
How do you feel about these, like, over exaggerated weddings that people are having? Like when you say you decide one day, hang the balls up.
I think Facebook, Instagram, social media period has ruined.
I know we talked about this, but I want to say, like,
it.
when it comes to marriages, though, like
Even that, I feel like it's ruined it. Like social media has ruined expectation. I think the over exaggerated weddings where dudes are like choreographing like walk-ins, fucking like, you know what I'm saying, like just like trying to find a way that if you share it, it's gonna get mad shares and shit like that. Like your wedding is supposed to be a special moment between you and your husband.
Exactly. So
And
now
then,
it's like
you and your wife, you and your husband. You know what I'm saying?
Review.
Like now it's like, are you like? I feel like it's taking away from the idea of it being for us, and now you're just doing it for them.
For the views.
Yeah, like you're nothing. I feel like nothing's authentic anymore. In fact, I'm around a lot of people who are married or people who are going to get married or people in relationships, and all they keep talking about is, oh, we about to do this. Like, I remember even being like in a wedding party and being asked to like, hey, you guys should get together and like figure out how to do like a choreograph something, whatever. You guys should all get together and like sing like, motherfucker, just walk down the aisle. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we're here to worry. We're here to focus on you. Like, your wedding shouldn't be an extravagant event for everybody else in the world to see. It should just be about you and the person you looking right in the face. You know what I'm saying? Before you say I do.
So
I can't. I personally.
So here's the thing now.
I can't stand.
Would
it.
you not let people bring phones to your wedding?
No, bring phones to my wedding. They're cameras now.
So I forgot the place, but one wedding was called off because of that. The groom was just tired of all. He just wanted something simple.
And I get
between
that.
him and her.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he said, before she came in, he's like, yo, I don't want to see no phones out. Put all the phones away. Blah blah blah. There big commotion about it. So big, the bride came out, found out about it. Had this fit because everything was ruined and stuff like that, and called off the wedding and walked out.
Oh,
Because
damn.
he said no phones?
Because he said no phones, everyone got upset, and she came out there and
Well,
was
lucky
too
you
much
found
to
out
handle.
before he said I'd do that. Fuck.
No, but like, did he offer an alternative like the Polaroid cameras, the disposable cameras?
No, because I don't know. I'm trying to remember the place and everything. I thought I saved it. That's why I looked up, but I didn't. The thing was, he just wanted to. There was a camera guy already there. You know what? I don't know if he told everyone, hey, look, there's a camera guy here. Fuck it, you could get a copy of it. Blah blah blah. If you want it, But he just didn't want. He didn't want nobody doing lives. He didn't want nothing. He just wanted her to walk down, him and her to say vows. He wanted people to look. He didn't want to look over and see everyone, like this. He wanted people to respect her when she come in and
internalize the moment.
And just appreciate the moment. You know,
not
what I
watch
mean?
it through a TV screen.
And people got upset about that and caused a big scene so much that the bride had to come out. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I feel like calling a wedding off was a bit much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a bit of an overreaction. But I get what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like people are bringing phones out in the most invasive like moments. I see people be sick in the hospital, in a fucking coma, and you out there. I need prayers for my grandma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I hate
I'll
that
be
shit.
fucking.
I fucking hate
you know
it.
what? If I ever went
people
under,
who are sick in the hospital,
yeah, like
recording themselves, like
like showing your bands and shit like that. Like, yo, if I was ever in the hospital and I was like unconscious or just not aware of what's going on, and I found out that somebody posted a picture of me in my fucking gown, like, you know what I'm saying, in the gown, laid up in a hospital bed, yo, I'm fighting somebody when I'm done. Like, if I get out of this shit, I'm fighting somebody because this is not okay.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are making private moments. You guys are exposing private moments.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, people are pulling out their phones in the most ridiculous times. Like, you see somebody getting beat the fuck up by 3 people, but you sitting there, I got this on camera. Like, yo, motherfucker, help. You see what I'm saying? Like,
everybody wants to be stars.
Everybody wants to be famous. Like, and social media gave people a platform where you don't have to go to Hollywood to do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, social media gave people a platform that if you post something that people would like, you're gonna get famous.
Yeah.
Like, so now everybody, instead of helping,
They're
instead
trying to
of
get that
caring,
15-minute
instead
fame.
of respecting, instead of doing anything like that, they're just trying to get fame. And me personally, like, yo, I'm now that I say it, like, fuck it, I'm with the dude. Put your fucking phones away. Like, you here for me and my wife. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So my thing was this though. Like, so here's the thing now. Right, your wife just called off because she was stressed out. I understand, fiance called it off and everything. Right,
it's a very stressful time for women.
Yeah, But how do you handle that afterwards?
Yeah, I'm like, we're done. Like, really? Because I made it this
And you
choice.
didn't have my back.
And you didn't especially you didn't
That's
have
what
my back.
I wanted to hear because that's how I felt too.
And you fucking just walked, said, that's it? All right,
when
so
it's over,
fuck
yeah,
you
and
then.
went right back in the
Right.
thing.
Like you just cared that everybody else.
I'll
you
take
just
this
cared that
$15
everybody
hit.
else documented our
$15,000
wedding
hit.
than the actual wedding.
Well,
Like
she was more carried about what they were feeling than what her husband was feeling.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I guess there was some on her side some family members who really felt like this is really important. We wanted to get it, blah blah blah, and everything. And I felt all she had to do was go out there and listen. This is what my husband wants. I'm
and
stressed
what's
out right
the
now.
big fucking deal? Put your phone away.
Live in the
But
moment.
it's not your wedding. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's not,
if
if that's
they-
what
you
somebody
there
asks
for
you,
them.
why do people feel? That's the thing. Why do everyone feel like when they're invited to something that gives them terms to say their opinion on what they're
Or I
doing?
can do whatever I want.
You're getting a free
And
plate.
how
of food.
long is the fucking ceremony? Half hour? You
Half-
can't put
exactly,
your phone away
yeah.
for a half hour?
Like, what's the
come
big
on.
fucking deal? Take pictures later. And they have a hired photographer there taking pictures
Exactly.
of the wedding. If you want to see that shit, I'm sure she's gonna post those pictures
It's
on
gonna be
Facebook.
online.
What would they have done when they were my age, younger? Like they didn't have.
But
that
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. People don't understand. They don't know what to do.
I like to go back to that question you said. What would you do with a time machine? I bring half these motherfucking millennials back to where I grew up and
Let's see what it's like without it.
Yeah, see what else without one of these.
See
You
what
need
it's-
to know something. You gotta wait to go look it up.
Yeah.
You don't know instantly.
Speaking of the phone, that reminds me. This kid said to his dad. He wrote this. He's like, my son asked me why do we always say we hang up the phones. It was then I realized I was old.
Mm.
I remember when phones were still attached to the wall. I remember when there was payphones.
I remember when I had to wait till 9 o'clock to talk to somebody.
Free. Yes.
Yeah.
In the weekends.
Yeah, man. I remember
No.
that shit.
You used to have the trick. Payphones, right?
Yeah.
Call collect.
Oh yeah. Say everything real quick.
I made it home safe. But if there was an emergency, then you knew who to ask for.
Yeah.
You need to talk to mom. They pick up the phone.
Holy shit. Yeah, I
mine
remember.
was practice is over. Pick me up. Yep.
Yo, fucking collect calls, man.
Oh, my uncle went to Boston College in the 80s, right? And that's what they had a code.
Mhm.
If everything was okay, he'd call and ask for himself. If he needed to talk to parents, he'd talk to the parents. Like,
Yeah.
Just check in because they didn't have cell phones. There wasn't cell phones.
But also, you can't stop technology.
You can't stop it, but
You know
just
what I'm
don't let it ruin your life.
But like, and as easy as it is to say, because we grew up on half here and half here,
Mhm.
like that's easy for us to say. Like you're talking about kids who like,
Dog,
fuck,
kids-
man, they've
kids
had
are
a-
at the dinner
but they-
table
but,
of,
but
like, in
it's not-
restaurants
But
with,
it's
like-
not the kids, man. It's like the kids have had a phone or some kind of
Yeah.
device in their
Shove their
face
face- exactly.
since they was born.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
I personally can't wait to see like the outcome of like these kids whose parents are always in their face with, oh, look at him, videotaping these kids like all the fucking time, giving them tablets when it's time to shut up. Like, I can't wait to see what this is going to turn out. Like, I can't wait to see an entire generation of antisocial kids who only want to be famous.
It's
Thank
already
God it
there.
comes
Have
with
you
it.
seen,
started? What you
have you
talking
seen
about?
half the
No,
game?
but I want to see when they become like adults.
Yeah, when they become
like
older.
when this is the majority of the people that are
It's
controlling.
gonna be the fucking norm.
They're gonna do
They're
worse
already-
stuff than the people that are my age that are making these kids worse. You know what I mean? Because it's the people that grew up my age being able to do whatever they want, go outside, play what they want,
Yeah.
do what they want, and now they're the ones that are, oh, you can't go outside; it's too dangerous.
And that's because everybody's news is everybody's news now.
That's it.
Yeah, everybody's news is everybody's news. When some shit happens overseas, you get it to your phone. Now you just getting everybody's news, and now you think the world is just unsafe. Before we
But it's
didn't,
like it said.
but ignorance was bliss back then. right?
Exactly.
Ignorance was bliss.
You made the world think it was a happy-go-lucky place. You know.
Your generation, though, people went missing. Y'all just never found them.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, we didn't care.
Yeah, y'all just know. Y'all had like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and shit like.
But it was also easy to be a player back then because you could be the next town over, don't have to worry about it.
Mhm.
Yo, you
Nowadays,
could
you
fucking
can't.
be
You don't have to
fucking
worry
the
about
next door
somebody seeing
neighbor
that fucking-
and not have to worry about
No,
it.
exactly.
Now you gotta fucking
Now you gotta be
Now they
careful.
can track your Snapchat and shit.
yeah.
Nobody was checking in where you were checking in.
Right. No, it was easy to be. Yo, that's the only thing I wish I was born in. Like y'all, well, not so much your generation because being
Yeah,
black,
yeah,
but you know
yeah.
what I'm saying. But like I
Without
wish,
the racism, I
right,
wish
like,
I
some-
could be
like
back, yeah.
sometimes I wish I was an adult in like maybe the early '90s, like the mid '80s kind of thing. Because like, yo, think about how much shit you could have gotten away with. Like,
Well, you know how much,
Shit,
and it wasn't just white privilege.
it was everybody.
It was different. Like they wouldn't arrest you just for having 2 drinks. Yo, you were drunk. You're weaving a little bit. You're almost home. Go home.
Get home.
Go home. Not just arrest you just because they want the more money.
Yeah.
Well, it's not more money, but
Now
nowadays
they're more politically
na-
correct and worried about people on the road.
Nowadays, but listen, you guys used to drive with cars that were like battle tanks. We drive with pieces of plastic.
Yeah.
So when we fucking get in an accident now going
We
80
dead.
miles, we dead.
8
You know?
miles. What do you mean 80? You said 80. You go to my accident with 8 miles, you're gonna dent your cars.
Yo, the wind is strong enough. I got a hole in my door.
True. Before
Y'all
you
cars
could
are
go-
made out of metal and
Oh
shit.
yeah,
take
we
out- you
had
could take
metal,
out-
not plastic.
You could take out poles and still drive home being good.
I
Fucking
did.
dent the pole and shit, and your car is fine.
I did take out a pole.
You get out
Car
the
didn't
car and
drive,
check
but-
the pole, not your
Yeah,
car.
right?
Oh shoot. It's
Wow.
almost time. I forgot. I'm booked again.
God damn it, man.
Geez, this was a very privileged type of meeting. We were privileged to have our first guest being white.
Yeah, man.
This white guy feels privileged.
Nah, thank you,
for
thank
coming
you.
on, man. That was
Nah,
awesome.
I appreciate you having me.
Of course, man. You're welcome anytime.
That's great. Yeah,
That was awesome.
Also being
Yeah, anytime
really
you need the white
supportive.
perspective, just give me a call.
Anytime I need somebody to drive me home at 2:00 in the morning so I don't get pulled over, I'll give you a call.
Well,
Even
you,
though-
know, you do know we got that wave, right?
The wave?
Yeah. Whenever I'm riding Salt and Pepper, you always wave at the cop because
Yeah.
you have to. Because if you don't, they're gonna pull over.
I
and
start
make
doing
sure,
dumb shit when the cops get next to me, like at a stoplight. I start drumming on my fucking steering wheel.
make sure they see both hands. No, no.
Yeah, like make sure it's oh, this guy's having a good day. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna ruin it.
Yeah, I do that too. I don't even have music on.
Opposite. I'm like looking in there like, what are you guys doing over there? Who are you texting? Text on my tax dollars? What you doing over there?
You ain't supposed to be texting and driving.
Why are you running that light, man? You had no sirens on. Where are you trying to go?
Yeah, you ever try like I know you gotta go, but you ever try like you know how they try to like control traffic and so they'll drive a certain speed in one lane?
Yeah.
And most people won't pass them and just stay like right behind them or right beside them. I purposely try to pass them to see like what's gonna happen. I did that once, and the cop like pulled up next to me and just stared me down. I was like, "Come on, dude, what are you doing,
Nigga.
You dumb motherfucker.
I mean, I won't lie. I did get out of a ticket once because I was driving. I went through a light, went through a red light.
You went through a green light in Westfield and got pulled over, man.
For real, it happens all the time in Westfield. Hell yeah.
Westfield, man. Shit.
Yeah, so as soon as the cop pulled me over, the first thing I do is I
Oh,
put
man,
my
being
hands out
black
the
in
window like
Westfield
this.
There's
Wait.
not too many of you.
Yeah, it's being
That's where I
black.
live.
Yeah, being black in Westfield is not a good thing.
Being anything
I went
other
to-
than white
yo,
in
I
Westfield
went
is
to
not a good
I
thing.
graduated from Westfield State, right?
Yeah.
Man, I think it was my junior year. I got pulled over 6 times going to school. Like 6 fucking times. Like I'm not even in Westfield that long. Like leave me the fuck alone.
Were you speeding?
No, I was just
Driving while being black?
DWB.
DWB, brother.
So I actually went to Westfield as well, and I went to go pick my classes, and I was doing production, video production, and all that stuff. So it was an old white guy. Had to be like fucking 70 something years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Giving me a tour. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, the school's like really diverse now. He's like, we really accept your kind of people now. I'm like, wait, what?
Whoa.
And it was at that moment I went to UMass Amherst.
And he's like, you don't
That
have to
moment you
be.
realize that guy was born in the 40s.
Yeah, and he's like, you don't have to be worried, really accepting. I was like, I wasn't worried until you said
I was
something.
worried until now.
Back in the day, boy, I'll be lynching you now. Now I'm giving you a nice tour.
And then, and another time, I was just walking down the sidewalk. Some white guy bumps into me, and he looks at me. He says, "Oh, excuse me, Pablo."
No.
I'm like, what? You look at him fucking punching your fucking jaw.
Oh, I want to talk about that. Like, I'm sorry. I know we're gonna stretch over time, but really
No,
quickly,
it's cool, yeah.
I want to ask, especially because we have your perspective, right?
Okay.
I was watching this video. This guy was in Popeyes, and he got really angry. He was a white guy surrounded by a whole bunch of black people, and as soon as he got mad, the first word he blurted out was the N-word. Right now, I always thought about that because, like, why is it that dude, like, the way he reacted to bumping into you was to say something incredibly racist?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, as a black guy, as a black guy to any other race, like, I really don't have a go-to. Like, I feel like white people take offense to being called racist more than they do any other word.
I have to agree with you on that
But
one.
like,
yes.
like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, but like, maybe I shouldn't ask this question.
No, ask
but
it.
fuck it. All right.
Ask it.
Ask it.
So you get into a confrontation with a black guy, and like, where does your head immediately go? Because I've always wondered this.
Motherfucker.
Okay, perfect. All right, because
Motherfucker is dude and motherfucker are my pronouns that I
Okay.
use for everybody. I don't use that word. Have I
Okay.
ever used that word? Yes. Have I ever used it directed at a person, like face to face?
Yeah.
No. All right.
Everybody has used
Everybody's
that word.
used that
Everybody
word.
has.
Everybody has used that
A
word.
white dude lost a basketball team because he used the word as
But,
I mean, and then you gotta understand. Growing up, all right, I can remember the first time I actually used that word and I didn't realize what that word was.
Was it somebody at Popeyes?
No, it was actually in school. I was in 6th grade because it wasn't said at home. I gotta say this right up bat. It wasn't said at home.
Mm-hmm.
It was seen in the movies. All the movies I've seen, use that word. So I found out on Friday that we had Monday off. I'm like, oh, why we got Monday off? Like, well, Martin Luther King Day. I'm like, well, I love that.
You forgot the A. You did the hard R.
That black people don't care about the hard R.
There was no A back then.
Black people don't care about the A.
This was the
and the ER.
70s. There was no.
I don't care about the A or the ER.
He doesn't care. It's still the same word. It's the first 4 letters. It's
But
still the same.
my opinion is like people automatically like they try to go for like the most hateful thing they could think
To
of.
dig.
But
Yeah.
I've
Like
realized,
if somebody calls me, they'll call me fat.
Yeah.
They'll go to the fat. Oh, you old fat bastard.
I realize that's just
They always
in
try
a
to
way
go-
though. That's American nature though.
So
That's
just
like
go for the
white.
dig?
Because think about
Yeah.
it. Like
Go for the kill.
Yeah.
you'll have white people call other white people white trash. I don't think you'll have any other really like race. Like okay, as a black person, you go. What is somebody calls like someone that's black that does something that piss you off?
What do I call them?
You call them a bitch, if anything.
Yeah.
But a bitch is pretty much universal. Use a bitch on a white guy.
Yo,
No, but-
you know what? Like, it's crazy because like this word is like you're not supposed to use this word like now, even more so than nigga. Like you can't use the fag word. You can't use that word anymore. Right?
Faggot?
Yeah, you can't use that word anymore.
Why not?
Like apparently, like that word is way worse than saying like nigger now in America.
That is the most derogatory term for gay people. So
I've seen a gay guy call another gay guy faggot because he was
They
so
can say it
mad.
to each other, but you
Yeah,
can't
you
say
can't.
I'm gonna say faggot.
it. See, now we're gonna get canceled.
Faggots, and faggots.
See, now we're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, right.
But see,
But the thing is, here's the thing though. Here's the thing, right? I think it's in the terminology of how you use the word.
Yo,
right?
no, it's not. It's not.
No,
'cause,
no,
like,
no. Here's the thing, right? Because we're in the day and age now of we can identify ourselves with however the fuck we want to, right? So if I want to say the word faggot, and then you feel offended, and I all of a sudden be like, well, excuse me, I don't give a fuck what you say. If I'm gonna call you a faggot, bitch, and fuck your ass, I'll fuck your ass and call you a faggot, bitch. Now, how would that make things different?
Because you're not actually a.
you're not actually gay.
Gay.
You're not actually gay, right? And David Chappelle made this very, very, very on his show.
Well, I'm not a nigger.
I'm not a nigga. Yes. So we're choosing words once again where we have a constitutional freedom of speech. So you say whatever the fuck we want to say.
But there's
No, you
it's not
can't.
it's
No,
not about
no,
saying
wait.
whatever you want to say.
No, but hear me
Because
out,
you
hear me
also
out.
have to respect people.
That's what I'm saying. It's in the context of what it's said. I'm not gonna go to a Jewish Holocaust, memorial.
Well, nobody's gonna go to a
and
Holocaust.
bring like a memorial.
Uh.
A memorial.
I didn't know they were holding a Holocaust.
right.
Damn, I didn't get my invitation.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is what's wrong with America. You jump too fast before someone can finish. And do my Holocaust skits that I like doing. That's inappropriate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, if I'm amongst people and I'm like, yo, that's that nigga's fucking pissed me off. He's fucking faggot. I'm gonna say it.
All right, but the thing is,
here's the thing though. I am though accountable for my actions and my words.
Yeah.
See, most people aren't accountable for their words. They want to. Oh, I didn't know. Did that offend you? Was it directed toward you? Will be my first thing.
Like me personally, I like if I hear a white person singing a song that I know the N word's about to pop up, I'm listening.
You're waiting to see
He's
what
like,
they say?
I'm not. You know what? You know what the thing is? Because you know what? Here's the thing. They're gonna
You
say it
singing NWA?
anyways. They
Yo, you got
say
some
it
NWA?
anyways,
Go
dog.
You know what I'm saying?
People
Like
say it anyways. They say it in the comforts of their home. They say it around their friends. I told you when I was at that show in Agawam, this dude straight, what the fuck, nigga? What? White guy talking to a white girl saying nigga. Am I supposed to look at him and say, oh, that's fucking unright? I don't give a fuck. That is
hit him
your...
with the stereotypical yo.
I only did it when he was choking her out, remember?
Yeah. Just because you want to see if she liked it.
so all right, so realistically, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You just have to deal
be
with
appropriate.
how they. No, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You're just gonna have to deal with how
The
that person reacts to it.
Yeah, consequences.
And if you
The
get
consequences, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
the consequences, and you get canceled or whatever the fuck, or somebody
culture.
punches you in your fucking throat, you're just gonna have to deal with that
But,
consequence.
this
Eat that
is,
shit,
but
yeah.
like I said, this
Yeah.
is the same culture that gets upset because the baby is cold outside, which is pretty much a date rape song. That we change the lyrics so it's more appropriate, so it's not a date rape song. Who gets upset because we changed the classic? These are people who get upset that, all right, Southern war memorials, statues offend black people. You know what I mean? It's a reminder of being oppressed.
No,
It's like having the swastika hanging up high and saying this is a German museum and they have the right to do that.
Southern war heroes. The reason black people don't like Southern war heroes is because they were literally at the helm fighting for a systematic slavery. Like that's why we get offended.
It wasn't just systematic
No,
slavery.
they were literally fighting for the South.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's
It's a representative of oppression.
But I never, as a white guy, but as a Northerner, I never understood why you would have a statue of a loser.
That's what. Thank
Okay,
you.
Germany,
That's
they don't
all
have. You're going to use the
I'm
example.
thank
You
you.
don't have swastikas flying in
You
Germany.
don't.
You don't have statues of
You
Hermann
don't.
Goering and any of
Exactly.
those guys. So why do we have Robert E. Lee? They weren't enough. They weren't their own country.
Do you see any British
They
flags?
lost.
Do you see
They
any
lost.
British flags representing any states?
No,
No. But yet the Confederate flag
it was in.
still represents.
Was it Georgia or Alabama? One of them.
all of them.
But it represents. Now people have told me, I've had a conversation with it. They're like, okay, it's not represent. It's a culture though, right? It represents our history.
Of slavery.
Of losing.
Overall,
Of
of
losing
losing,
slavery.
of
Losing slavery, which is a good thing, but
Overall.
losing.
Because here's the thing: our American flag, the red, white, and blue, that still represents slavery. You know, I talked about this before, in an episode before, about the national anthem. If you actually listen to the whole damn thing, it talks about, you know, slaves. If there's any slaves pretty much walking around free and blah, 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 bring them back their ass to where they go, kill them, whatever. I forget. You know, Google it. You guys have Google. You're new millennials. You know how to do that shit. Point being, though, is what you said exactly. Losers do not get any representation, right?
Nobody remembers who came in second place.
Who won the Super Bowl last year?
Oh, that would be New England.
Who did they play against?
I don't remember.
Nobody knows. You don't remember.
So you know what
losers.
those are? Those are the original participation trophies.
Yes.
You get one?
First play.
It's
like
you guys tried.
You tried.
You tried.
You came and played. You played hard. You sweated. You died, but you lost. Here's a statue.
Here's the Confederate flag.
Here's a Confederate flag.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You don't
it's
see
stupid.
losing countries, losing everything. You know.
And I don't understand people up here using Confederate flags.
I don't understand that shit either.
No, that I don't understand it at all. Because the thing is, first of all, you live in the North.
Yeah.
All right. I don't care how redneck you want to represent, but let's be honest. The North was not.
Like, what are you representing?
It's basically them just having the Confederate flag, like these were the good old days. That's
Yeah,
basically
like,
what
no,
it
This
is.
is when
Exactly,
white
that's what it is.
people
Yeah,
ruled
That's
everything.
straight up.
But-
Like think
yeah.
about what the fuck are you representing right now? Like you see what I'm saying? Like you're waving a Confederate flag. What the fuck are you representing right now? Like this is
Ignorance.
Yeah, like what, a better time? Like are you fucking kidding me? Like what are you representing
You know what?
right now?
Listen, also, if there's any, I would like to know anybody who does represent the flag, please, respond to this hashtag LTAD, and let us know, especially if you're black. I know some black people too who are.
I'm so sick
die-hard-
of being lonely. Remember that video? The motherfuckers had Confederate flag jumpsuits on.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the
You are
motherfuckers had the
right.
Confederate flag. Like, yo, do y'all realize you guys are like that's fucked in the head right there, right?
So, but here's the thing, right? So
I'm sorry,
no. I'm happy again.
Yeah,
this
yo,
is the
like-
thing. So this is the thing I saw on
You're supposed to
Halloween.
be happy about it.
No, I'm not. I just
Well,
care
no.
about respect. All I care about is respect and progression. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we're trying to move away from a time that literally only cared about hate. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to get away from that. And, like, you guys are literally trying to keep that stance alive. Like, why? Why? Like, that sounds crazy to me. You see what I'm saying?
It's the good old days,
The
boy.
good old days. You got people in America waving, like, the people in America with the swastika, the fucking swastika
Exactly.
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, you realize we had a war where we fought to help get rid of that, right?
So
Yeah. It's just,
going back now to my freedom of speech and the amendments. Right? Isn't that what an amendment is? It's not a permanent thing, but it's able to
something
be
that can
changed.
Yeah.
So going back, I'm gonna eat my shit, aka my words, and the word faggot. Right?
What'd you eat today? Was it good? It wasn't Indian food, was it?
Nah,
'Cause if you gotta eat that shit, that's tough.
I mean, what?
It comes out hot.
Just drink some milk, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Eat
I'm
it.
sorry. All right,
Damn, what was I gonna say?
I'm sorry.
That's
Freedom
all right.
of speech amendment.
Freedom of
Nah,
speech
we got
amendment.
too serious. Let's talk about some titties.
No, I like this. I fucking like this topic. Cause man, it's like
No, so here's the thing. Yeah, this is what I remember now. So these two girls, I forgot what city they were. They wore KKK clan suits. And these black girls were about to tear them a third asshole. Like these girls literally went to the liquor store protect
Like a third
themselves from a mob.
They had two.
Right? They had two to begin with?
They both stink.
Or are they both going to get teared half of each? Is that what you meant?
Are you saying they're gonna tear from the V to the A?
That would just be one big hole.
All right, keep going. I'm sorry.
All right, sorry.
Another asshole. Sorry, I said third because I think of two of them. I think of the other.
Nah, but you just thinking with your third eye. I hear you, brother. Go ahead.
I like that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my bad. But yeah, so here's the thing, right? So they're flipping out, upset about this, right?
Mhm.
Because they feel it offended them. And I'm not disagreeing it doesn't offend them because God be it, let somebody walk around with a Jeremy Knudsen suit, that'll offend me.
Mm-hmm.
Let somebody walk around with fucking, an ISIS suit, that'll offend me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's people I know who lived and also died for the, for this
Yeah.
country, under orders of whoever. When you're a soldier, you're dedicating your life to a country.
Yeah.
You're pretty much you're no longer yourself. You are federal property. You have to be asked to get a tattoo on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And if your drill sergeant's an asshole, he will make you do extra shit for having a tattoo on your ass.
But like your right to free speech, yeah.
Yeah. So my thing is this is if everyone has these rights, right?
Yep.
And we all are so happy about our rights. But yeah, as soon as anybody execute that right,
Mhm.
we want to be upset and feel butthurt about something.
So here's the thing: if you have the right to wear that outfit and say "fuck you," I'm gonna exercise that same right and say "fuck you" too.
I just want
You
to
see
make
what I'm
sure we're
saying?
on the same page.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
that.
I
that's-
agree with you 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
there.
Like, and I
just
also
wanna
have the
agree-
right to bear arms. So you know what I'm saying? Like, let's figure this shit out. But like, I'm just getting aggressively angry here with this shit. But like if you have the right to wear that, which is a form of free speech, I can express myself how I want to. Then so can I. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Them two girls that wanted to beat their asses for wearing a suit that represented a fucking system of hate. You see what I'm saying? Hate, death, like they hunting niggas down. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
So, then is it okay if I call the Klansmen a bunch of bitch ass faggots?
damn.
Yes.
Come on, V. Come on, V.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, I personally, so
here's the thing. No. So here's the thing, though. So it all depends on the direction and what your views are in life.
as long
altogether.
as you can handle that Klansman saying "shut the fuck up, you dark nigger."
They're gonna say it anyways.
So you probably followed that up with that, right?
Exactly.
But like, but
probably
that's what I'm saying. Like obviously, I don't believe like hate, or hate in response to hate doesn't lead to anything positive. You know what I'm saying? Like
But how many times are you gonna let somebody slap you?
no, you
and turn the other
oh,
cheek
you
before
won't slap me. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you.
like I don't
Thank
like
you.
I get that like hate and more hate leads to just more hate.
Are you
more
speaking like
blood. Like that's what it
Star
leads
Wars?
to. Straight up.
Fear leads to that.
Yeah. It just the hate responding hate with hate leads to more blood, and I get that. But if you are bold enough to walk outside and rock what you believe in, like, you see what I'm saying, like the girls that would have, if you bold enough, like Benny said, you got to be able to deal with the consequences of the responses of your reactions. Like, what this is doing.
You
Like,
gotta be
but-
man or woman
but-
enough to take
that
the ass whooping.
Yeah.
But but that is freedom, and you don't have the right to go.
You don't have the
and
right to put your hands on
fucking
somebody.
put your hand. If somebody wants to wear that, they should. That's fine. Either way, like, check it out.
Nah,
So-
it's not.
No,
fun.
No, it is fine
Here-
for them
here-
because it
here-
is freedom. So if they want to wear that, that's fine. They can wear it. I'm not gonna assault anybody. I might call you a fucking crack ass cracker or something, but I'm not gonna go punch you in the face because you're wearing something that you have the right to wear.
I low key might just walk up and try to pull that shit off.
Well,
And
that, yeah.
even you still
But that's
can't do
the-
that. That's
I
I
still
know that's
assault.
still
assault to
assault,
me.
but like,
Yeah.
And I can put
but
six bullets in you now.
not, we can go back and forth with it.
I'm just
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
hate
Like,
versus
I'm just
hate.
saying,
Yeah,
where
but you know what I'm saying?
where do we
Like-
realize to look at something like we used to today and be like, yo, that's
And
some
just say,
fucking
grow
shit?
up and walk away.
Thank
Exactly.
you. That's where I'm getting. Where can we? When are we gonna actually be able to go to the dinner table right now? Right? Go to the table and sit down and be like, all right, I realize there's difference between all of us.
Yeah.
There's privileges on
I
both
love
sides.
what you're doing right now. Go ahead.
Thank you. You see,
Yeah, yeah.
there's privileges on both sides. But when is it now that we could actually look at things and be like, you know what? If that's how you see the world, I respect your view. I don't agree with your view. I respect your view because you're like me. We're a citizen. We're up under this flag. We're in this country together.
Yep.
We're blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. I give this, Semper Fi speech, whatever. Fuck it. What I'm saying is, getting to the point is we need to get to that place. We need to get to that place where we can sit there and realize, okay, you're a little different. You think different.
Well, we can accept people are different.
But the thing is, are your actions towards me hurting me? Yes, no, we're done. You didn't physically like May said. They could walk out wearing whatever they want. They could say whatever they want. Why are we always getting so caught up on words?
Because, man, like I feel like people need to understand, like, the word did more damage than the gun
Ruby
ever could.
Bridges, this little black girl, November 14th. I can't. Oh damn! I had the year memorized. I'm about to be sounding really good, guys. But I fucked up right now. Maybe it might be the drink.
It's okay. It's okay.
But or the weed. But but the thing is, walk to school. Right? She's about probably my son's age, like middle school. Right? Going to school.
Those are the first black girl to go attend a white school.
Yep.
So basically, long story short, if she could take it, y'all niggas can
That's
take
what I'm saying. This little girl's walking by.
Everybody else should be able
People
to take
calling her nigga. People throwing things. Yes, she had the martial garden. She even stopped to say a prayer for these people. Right? This is a mindset we were once at as people. We've developed so much hate and anger because social media, because what we're taught is always you're not good enough unless you have this, this, and that. That where we took it now, so we take things so personally. Niggas will wild out and do anything they want, right? I don't give a fuck. I'm a real nigga. Blah 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 blah. A white guy walks over. He does. The black guy might do something. He's like, look at these bunch of animals. Oh, I'm an animal now. So you just call me a nigga? You know what I mean? Let's be honest though. We get so upset over the simplest shit when we just look at it, like you said, just look at that shit ain't right. It's fucking it.
Like, just grow up and walk away.
And grow up and walk away.
Like, realize that that's who you are, and who you are has nothing to do with my life.
It has nothing.
So
it's
you
not
go
affecting
about
your money.
way, I'm gonna stay my way.
Yeah. It's
Like,
not
as long as we
affecting.
don't cross paths and you don't do anything that
No.
hurts me. Like, okay.
But see, I understand. Now, some people might say, "Well, no, it goes higher than that because politically, blah blah blah." But at the political aspect, that's y'all's fault.
At what point do you? Is there a breaking point for you?
Is there a breaking point?
Like,
for me?
aside from them putting their hands on you, is there a breaking point for you before you say, "All right, fuck it, I'm just gonna fight this thing"? Like, is there a breaking point for you?
And I'll be honest, no, because my life being biracial has taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot because the thing is, I was the Carlton. You know what I mean? I was not that. I had that privileged black life. I didn't have the hood things. My father worked too damn hard to make sure I didn't have to live, worrying about lights and water, all that stuff. Rap songs mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about the hood. I only learned about it from listening and thinking, well, that sounds about right. All the movies make it right.
So am I actually the only hood nigga here?
You are actually the only
I was in the hood growing up, man. You're not by yourself.
Yeah.
You're not by yourself.
I was
I
say,
grew up in
damn.
16 acres. That count?
It was nice having you, man.
He left when we moved in.
When the bus, no, literally when the busing started, not because of the busing, that's when we moved.
Yeah.
I could see my school from my house.
Yeah.
But they were going to bus me halfway across town because that's when busing and integration.
Because they're trying to integrate everything. Yeah.
Like, oh, time to go.
But
Isn't
No,
it weird,
actually, I
isn't
go
it weird
help
that
my
people our
grandpa.
age still wear the hood badge as a badge of honor? Isn't that kind of weird though?
The what?
Dog,
Jay-Z said it best. Jay-Z said it one time. He was like, "Yeah, I feel like people get so wrapped up in being hood that they forget the goal is to get out of the hood."
Yeah.
no, it is. We glorify it
Is
now.
that like Jenny
Yeah.
from the block?
Yeah, she was never in the hood.
No, she was never in the hood.
She thought she was.
On the records, yeah.
No, she was. She was from the block, but she was Jenny from the block.
Bronx?
Like, hey,
Until
Jenny.
You mean when she was like 19 and got on In Living Color and never
Yeah,
actually?
but she was still
But
living
listen,
in the Bronx.
she was still Jenny from the block though.
Was she?
She never said anything hood. She was like, I'm just Jenny.
It's not like
from
she
the
was
block.
making $1 million off of Living Color. She was on fucking 5
Yeah,
minutes
she was
dancing.
yeah.
No, Fly Girl. Right?
Fly Girls.
Fly Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch it.
But I don't know. So you don't have a breaking point? What about you?
Me?
What's something somebody could say to you?
Oh, don't talk about my mama.
That's,
No, I almost.
That's not even culture.
Oh, I almost.
I think that's like that's
Listen, I
every
almost choked
culture.
the bitch out with her own arm.
Was it during sex though?
No,
Oh.
she put her finger in my mouth. I said,
wrapped it around her neck.
I said, don't talk about my mom. Fuck your mama. Fuck your daddy. And I grabbed her arm and I put it this way, like this, just for a minute. She was laughing until she realized I wasn't
You
joking.
wasn't joking. Right?
Oh, so she thought it was foreplay.
At
and then
first she thought
realized,
it
oh,
was
shit.
At first she thought I'm like
This nigga's serious.
don't. I'm like I fucking hate you. And my breaking point is don't fuck with my family.
Yeah, she's eyes. His
You
eyes
can-
lit up like, yo, I would kill the bitch.
No. I mean, you know me. I
No, I know.
I me personally, I can't even get to that.
No,
Like,
that
you
was
know what I'm saying. Like, but
so-
that's a reaction. Like,
well, that was a reaction because
Yeah, 'cause
excuse
she-
me for what I'm about to do, but she had her finger in my face like this.
yeah,
First, don't put your finger in my face.
it's very disrespectful.
And
And
then-
I feel like a lot of women coast on the fact
Right.
that they think men are gentlemen enough not to put their hands on them.
And then
But like I would never get to that point. But I have been in situations where women have And I just hit him with a real stern, like, listen, if you keep going, this is gonna be a problem. But like, yo, watch yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. You put them in check. Like, yo,
Watch
watch
yourself.
yourself. Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, but like, no, I think that's not even just like you. That's that's an everyday. Like,
But when
you like, my mom got 4 kids out of the projects, got a master's with 4 kids, single parent type shit. Like, you're not about to talk about my mother any old kind of way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, somebody say something about your moms, it's over.
To be honest, if somebody says about my mom, if they don't hit me, then they're good. But if they say about my mom, I'm just gonna dust it off. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. It's just words.
It was just words. Yeah, that's
you don't know. First of all, you don't even know my mom, so whatever you're saying, oh, your mom's a slut and sucks dick. She probably does suck dick, but
I think that's a massive. No,
I'm
but
just saying.
Only if your
I
dad's
feel.
not-
But you know what? Can we talk? Do we have time?
First of all, half of
Do
it
we
is
have time
probably
to talk about
true,
this?
and the other
It's
half.
only if you have time.
Yeah. I got like 10 more minutes.
What time is it now?
8:55.
Okay.
So do you feel like a lot of people, because I'm with Benny on that, like anybody used to say shit about my parents, I used to look at people like,
Yeah.
oh shit, ooh, I'm looking at like
I'm be
Okay.
honest, nothing offends me. Like unless you touch me or whatever, it doesn't offend me. But that was like sensual though. I like that.
We got a smile. On that one.
It's like, so like whatever you want to say, you can say. I don't give a fuck. You can call me a spick all day. You can call me a fucking
You let shit roll off. Like,
yeah. It don't bother me because
You don't
you don't
sleep
know
over
me.
now?
I'm probably living better than you. You know what I mean? I'm doing better than you. Like
you know what it is? I feel like you have that confidence because you're always strapped.
not even. Actually, I'm not even strapped. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. I had went to a J. Cole concert like 3 years ago.
was that
It was-
UMass?
Nah, it was at Connecticut in
XL
Hartford,
okay,
the
yeah,
XL
yeah,
Center, or was it the XL Center?
Yeah, no, because I know they had one.
The Xfinity Center.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I had went. Everything was good. And these 3 big white dudes, like this,
Yeah.
right? We were walking to get into line to get in, and they fucking stepping on us. I'm like, yo, back the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got all this room and you over here stepping on us. Like I'll still smack the shit out of you. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how big you are.
Because now there's physical contact.
Yeah, like you're literally stepping all over me. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, like, yeah, if they would have just like said, get the fuck out of my way, I'm like, all right, go, you fucking stupid fuck. And then that was it. That would have been the end of it. But anyways, but yeah, I mean,
my pride gonna get me killed one day.
So
I
that's
don't
what I
give a
wanted to
fuck.
talk about, like the whole thing with the mom's case, right?
Yeah.
A lot of men have that. You don't really see a lot of women bugging out over mama things. You know what I mean? There are some. Don't get me wrong. We all know.
That's because most women have horrible relationships with them.
precious.
Like they don't like.
Ooh.
Like I feel like I feel like the majority of women that I know have horrible relationships with their mom until they reach like a certain
age, exactly.
Yeah.
Until they reach a certain age, and I agree with you on that one. But that's why. So that's a whole nother story. But for the
I
time
love
being,
my mama.
like I feel like a lot of boys are put into that. I feel I have to protect my mom because I never saw a man protect her.
100%.
So
No. Well, not in my case, I'm sorry, I was just saying in my case.
No. I understand.
mean,
You have both parents?
Yeah, I had both parents.
Everybody?
lucky bastard.
White privilege.
Nah,
I'm
just luck.
I had both my parents
parents.
till my dad died. And
Oh,
now
I'm
I got a
sorry to hear
step.
that. I'm sorry
Nah,
to hear that.
thanks. But I have a stepdad who's in.
Look, and he got a
who's great,
replacement.
too. I got a replacement. I got a replacement a few years later.
See, my pops are the opposite.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate
course.
that.
They stayed together until he got older and then said, fuck it. But he was smart, though. He had 5 kids. So he's like, yo, I ain't paying that child support.
Like,
Nah,
oh,
nah,
the last one just hit 18.
Time to go.
You protect the person that gave everything for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
in
but-
my situation, like it was.
So when do we stop? So this is the thing. Once again, that's you guys getting upset over something verbally being said about somebody.
you will not disrespect my queen?
All right. The thing is this: if that, like Benny said, if the person doesn't know your mother,
Mhm.
and the person doesn't, why are you taking it offensive? Why do you feel like it's your ground to stand up for your mom over a verbal accusation when I'm pretty sure she's been through more verbal stuff than some little kid saying,
Yeah,
well, your
yeah.
mom's a bitch.
Yep.
Your mom's a fucking hoe. She sucks dick. Like Betty said, I probably look at like, you know what? She probably does. They've been together for a long time. She's sucking some dick.
I'm pretty sure I walked in one time. She had-
Oh my god!
and I'm pretty sure it was a penis in her mouth.
Oh my God. And listen, the lights were on, so I saw the full girth and everything. And Mama didn't stop. She said, "Close." She said, "Mouth full. Close the door. Get out."
I'm trying for some jewelry.
Yeah. Christmas is around the corner, son.
Balls deep in her throat.
about this one. Nah, but here's the thing,
So
though.
that's why you don't give a shit if
that's why.
somebody says anything, because you already saying it.
But in a way, that's the thing. Like, the only person I feel who could ever physically or verbally hurt my mother would be any of her kids if we said anything to her.
I'm not gonna lie, man. There's two types of people I'm going to jail for. One's my mama, and one's all of my nieces and nephews, man. There's two people I'm going to jail for.
That's
if I
like
have
8
to go to
people.
jail.
That's like
That's a lot of people.
That's not,
But I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, brother. Like, if there's two people I'm going to jail over, it's my mother and it's my niece and nephews.
don't get me wrong.
You know what
Like,
I'm saying?
I do have my son and my wife. God forbid anything happens to them, I don't care anymore. I go in I don't care mode. You know what I mean? And everybody has that I don't care mode. We've all sat there before and thought about, well, if I didn't have anybody, what the fuck would I do?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, you know, it's oh man, what was that movie? It was a great movie too with was it Denzel Washington in it? You know it's good with Denzel, but you just try to get his son needed a heart or something like
Yeah,
that.
yo,
Oh,
John
yeah,
Q.
yeah, John Q.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
shit.
thank you. I couldn't think. Yo,
I will not bury my son.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
something
some
like
things
that.
we just no. I agree with you. There's some things we don't. But I'm just talking about when it comes to verbal stuff. I feel as people we get so offended over words than we do over actions.
Yo, because words cut, man.
No,
Like,
all right.
I'm gonna be real.
cut-
No,
words
I'm gonna
cut
be real
because
with
we're
you.
emotional.
I'm gonna be
We're
real with you.
emotional
I
people.
could cut you right now with a knife, and that shit will heal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could, you know, I'm like, I could do some shit. Like, I beat you up that black eye hill. You could hit me that black eye hill. Like, yo, words, man, words and shit that's documented does more damage than any kind of violence
we are
could.
taught that a word holds more value than anything.
It holds more weight.
Because the
yeah.
first thing is everybody teaches you is, do you promise me you'll be good? Yes, mom, I'll promise. Yes, dad, I'll promise.
Don't they
Instantly,
sing
we
that
realize-
song anymore? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Don't they sing that song anymore?
No, they do. They do. But the thing is, I understand where you're coming at, because after a while, repetitively, you know, that's why these, you know, when, you know, little Billy goes to school and shoot up the place because everyone kept on calling him a name, you know, people are like, well, he was picked on.
Well, Betty White.
Outliving niggas.
So, all right, so check this out. I have an example, a perfect example. The other night, right?
Yeah.
I picked up my wife's phone, and, you know, I have a stepdaughter, so it's a baby daddy, you know, wants to talk to the baby, whatever. And he did some stupid shit where he had yelled at her because she didn't want to stay the night at his house. It wasn't his night to begin with, but she didn't want to stay the night. And, you know, he had asked if she could stay the night, but she didn't want to. So we were like, fine, you don't have to. It's not his night anyways. So I picked up the phone, like, yo, she don't want to talk to you right now. You got her crying because he yelled at her because she didn't want to spend the night at his house. So I'm like, she don't want to talk to you. Like, oh, put my fucking daughter on the phone, this and this and that. I was like, nigga, please. So like, I'm just gonna hang up. So I was like, have a good night. So I hung up. He called back. I was like, look, I already told you she don't want to talk to you. So right, he started talking dumb shit, like calling me all kinds of names. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, look, I was like, you're a horrible father. And that nigga flipped out. So I'm like, I'm ready. I already won, because first of all, I don't give a shit what the fuck you say. I called you a bad father. You're pissed as fuck. He's like, oh, come to my
those
job.
are people's own insecurities.
Look, he's like, come to
yeah,
my
go ahead,
job and fight me. I'm like, wait, so you want me to come to your job,
Whoop your ass.
beat your ass, go to jail, you get fired, and then what? So he's like, oh, and then this is how fucking stupid he is. He's like, oh, you going to her swim meet tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, so you want to fight me at your daughter's swim meet? Like, you're a fucking idiot, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever, you're a fucking idiot. And then
You want to swim meet?
I went. That nigga didn't show up. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found.
I don't know, for the record. Let the record be shown.
So, but anyways,
That's such a tricky situation. That's a very tricky situation.
How is this
'Cause,
tricky?
like, she's with you guys the majority of the time, right?
yeah,
Yeah, she's with you guys the majority of the time. So you take care of her. You've been there since she was very young, right?
yeah, 2. So
So
she was
No,
she's 7 now.
So, and you guys are married.
Yep.
She's your stepdaughter.
Yep.
100%. Like, you are the active father in
Yeah.
her life. I 100% get
Yep.
that. With that being said, he's like he feels some kind of entitlement to his own daughter.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, she
But there's a
literally, we were trying to hand her the phone,
And she was like,
just,
no,
That's
no.
what I'm
no,
saying.
she didn't even say no. She was just looking the other way, acting like she didn't see the phone. I'm like, yo, I'm handing you the phone. You see the phone, and she's literally looking away and not reaching for
Like,
the phone.
If he was smart, he'd say, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come
So
over
I'm-
and talk to her face to face.
no,
not
not
even
even that. I was like,
Let
yo,
her
just
calm
wait.
down.
Yeah.
I was like, just wait till tomorrow. Everything calm down. She's not gonna give a fuck. She's gonna forget anyways.
Yeah.
So just wait till tomorrow, and everything will be fine.
But he's in his feelings.
But
He
yeah,
wants
he's in
it
his
now,
feelings, right?
And I want. It's just like, it's like anything, right?
He
People
don't wanna
feel.
come to your house.
Yeah, he don't want to come to my house.
Nah, he was coming to your house in the first place.
But anyway,
Benny Preston
long
switch.
story short, he wants to call me 1,000,001 names, right? And it's not going to offend me, right? Because
He was hoping to.
No, not even that. Because
No,
all right,
no.
I'm
Most
doing
people call
way
names.
I'm doing way better than he is, right?
But it's not even doing way better. Most people use verbal attacks as a way to try to edge you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
When you know how to handle your emotions, see, this is the thing with most men. Women know how to handle emotion. You can call a woman a
The
bitch.
first one, don't tell me how to handle my emotions.
You know what I mean? Because you can call a woman everything. She'll sit there and smile on your face. She'll cry to her girlfriends, but she will hold back those fucking tears or let them know.
Or sleep with your best friend.
You know what I mean? Or fuck your best friend because she knows how to get. Well, let me tell you, women know how to handle. Men, we don't. As men, we're normally used to being like, I mean, that's why, we'll do dumb shit. You know what I mean? What? You call me this? I'll meet you at the job. Drive down there. Now, he's fucked up in the hospital, lost a job. You in jail. Now she just lost both of her dads in one night because pride. If we learn how to control our emotions and we don't let words get to us as men, there's so much better things. He was baiting you. He wanted to call you out. He had all the time in the world because he does not care. People who don't care will sit there and cause an argument with you. Yeah. But when you're an adult and you look at it and be like, that's silly, grow up, and walk away.
Exactly.
That does so much more to a person because now you're not entertaining that nonsense that they can't.
All right, so you're walking away, right? It's always my trouble. You're walking away, right?
Yeah.
He just verbally assaulted you.
Yep.
He just gave you the Liu Kang. Wah! You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Chung Li mad kicks to your chest and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he just verbally assaulted you, right? He said, "All right, whatever, dude, grow up." You walk away, and then he hit you with the bitch. That's what I thought. Like,
you know what?
I was keep walking. I don't give a fuck.
He can think that, right? Because are we talking? Are we talking about like the case like with like? That,
oh no! I just pulled that out my ass.
Yeah, no. Because you come back with something smart, or just walk away, or like flip him the bird.
Now
Yeah,
you're
monkey
100%
walking.
right. Like, and let's be real. You guys all have like a lot to lose. You have families. You see what I'm saying? So you can't.
The fuck boy does it.
I would think I got a lot.
No, you'd have a lot. You'd have a lot to lose because you don't want to become the fuck boy.
Yeah,
He's already the fuck boy.
No, I'm talking about in jail.
We go.
Okay.
outside. Not like you got like at a certain age though. You have to realize like you're right though. Being able to walk away is being the more mature adult. It is taking into consideration that you have a lot more to lose than actually engaging in some kind of shit like that. Like I get that. Like I said, you got a daughter.
Yeah.
You got a wife. You got a house. You provide. You know what I'm saying? Like you go down, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to do that.
And even like you gonna let a bum call you a bum and get offended,
Well, not only that,
People gonna think we're the same,
right?
Kids-
Like
kids fight on the playground. Adults talk.
Yeah.
So if you just
But you know
And
what?
if you can't have a rational,
You know what?
and
Politicians
if you're an adult
fight
and
too.
and if you're an adult and you can't have a rational conversation with me, even if we're disagreeing, then technically we don't even need to be in the same room together because I personally don't think you're man enough to have that conversation.
are smart enough.
Or smart enough, yeah. So like, I get what you guys are saying. You're right.
yeah.
But that's the biggest thing. All right, we just had the 18th shooting, right? You're a gun owner. I'm a gun owner, right?
There's a big difference in what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Yeah, go, keep going.
Can anybody say anything to you to make you pull out your gun to have to shoot them?
No.
No,
If you're coming towards me and you have like a weapon or something,
if you are in my house
or in my
if you
well,
have,
not even in my house because
No,
you can't shoot nobody in your house.
Yeah, you can't
well,
shoot anybody.
if you weren't invited to my house and you broke into my house and I can't tell whether
No,
or
I'm
not
just
you
talking
have
about.
a gun.
I'm talking about straight out in the streets, right? You're having because this two dudes had a little. Some dude hooked up this dude's car, pulled it a few inches away. He's a country bumpkin, saw a little Honda in his parking space. Said, I got this. Took his like chains out, hooked up, pulled it back a little bit, just so he could fit. It was like a foot. Dude comes out mad. You touched my car, blah. So the guy's arguing, a little shoving and pushing because the dude who moved the car was white. The dude who car was moved was black.
Yeah.
He was upset. So now they're shoving and pushing. And the guy's like, fuck you. He's like, dude, I didn't do. You want me to pay for your car? I'll pay. White guy, black dude, all of a sudden now he feels threatened, pulls out his gun.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now he pulls it out, has it right there. So now I intervene because I'm not gonna sit here and watch somebody
You did?
get shot. Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I'd be like,
No. But see, that's the type of person I am. Like I knew
you willing to
both-
get shot for somebody else?
Hell no, I wasn't getting shot. I went back of him and said, "Yo, put the fucking gun away." I said it right off the bat. I said, "You don't need it for your gun," because I said gun. You know what I mean? As soon as you say gun, everybody's going for their gun around the area. Is that not true? If you hear somebody screaming gun, aren't you first thing you do is putting your hand in your piece and ready, like, where's the bullet gonna come? You know? So that's why I said gun. And I said, yo, you don't need to put this. So, he's sitting there. And I said, yo, you pulled out a gun over an argument?
Well, to me, it sounds like he was soft.
Yeah.
very soft.
You see what I'm saying? Like to me, that sounds like soft. Like if that's your first go-to, like you know what I'm saying, like to pull out my gun in an altercation or like a verbal argument. Like if my first go-to is that means I'm scared to fight.
That's what I'm saying. Like guns aren't. You can still brawl. You can still throw a punch.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd rather get punched in the face and go to
Why
jail.
are you gonna pull out a gun
And
over an argument
and taking
shoot
somebody's
somebody?
life is not a light. It's not a light
Yeah.
thing. Like taking somebody's life is not a light thing. Like you are literally.
And the thing is,
you
my
stole time from somebody.
my thing
And
is
then
this, like,
if you got a conscience, then it steals it from you too, because it kills part of you.
Yeah,
If you have,
you got to live with that.
You got to live that. You
Yeah,
took a life.
like taking a life is not an easy matter. Like it's really not. Like, and I like me personally, I've always come from an area where it's like if you pull your gun out, you better use it because I guarantee that person you pulled the gun out, if they got one, they coming back.
it's coming because that's the
Yeah.
thing. I was taught as
Yeah.
soon as you see someone pull a gun out,
You better be
you can
willing to
fire.
use it.
Because if they pull it out, when you're pulling your gun out of the sheath at all, you're using it. That's the only time you should be pulling
Yeah.
out, unless you're around your boys.
If you better be 100% sure that at the moment you pull your gun out, you're gonna shoot it. Other than that, keep that shit tucked.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what my question was. Pretty much is like, why do people feel though? Like, why do we get so emotional that the first thing we want to do is go to the most destructive thing? You're willing to take somebody's life away over verbal shit.
But that's just somebody that's scared,
And
though.
over property, like shit that can be replaced. Even the guy even offered to pay for the damages. Which, first of all, he should have never fucking hooked the car up to his thing. Like, let's be real. Like, if it was me, I'd just call 911 right there. Like, this is some dumb shit is happening right now.
Yeah.
Like, just because he's trying to fit his whatever the fuck 350 in. Like, just because, like, she definitely should have never did that. Like, that was just a dumb fucking move. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, other than that, like, just be an adult.
I do feel, though, that even though we can't do it here, if you come in my house, I should be able to shoot you regardless
100%.
if I didn't invite you.
Oh, we're talking about the law.
If somebody
Yeah,
breaks
yeah,
into my house,
yeah.
like, I'm not taking chances.
Like, even if you taking my shit, like, if you taking my shit, I should have the right to shoot you in the leg at least.
But even though,
Glaze.
like, think about it.
No,
The
but
only way somebody will be comfortable enough knowing you're there and they're still going to take your shit
Yeah.
is because they believe that they could kill you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not taking that chance. I will literally.
But that's not.
I
that's
will
not the
take my.
take-
I will
what about
take
that
my chances
kid?
in court. Like even now, I know you can't do it now, but I would take my chances in court than to take the risk on whether or not somebody else is coming in my crib to shoot me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
I'd rather. What do you say? Judge by 6 than carried by 12, or judge by 12 carried by 6?
Carried by 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, I'm letting one off, or the whole shit off, the whole chamber. Fuck it. I got my license.
But
My
see,
shit says
but that's the thing.
self-defense,
I
you know
think
what I'm
the
saying? Like,
best thing to do was unload the thing because then it shows you were scared for your life.
Yeah, I didn't. It
Shoot
wasn't.
once. It shows that you
got to
knowledge.
keep
Well, no,
shooting
you-
until the
you-
target stops.
Yeah, you got to do it to hit the floor. After
Yeah.
that, if you keep shooting, you go to jail.
Yeah. and it better be in the front of them. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
not in
saying?
the back.
Better
But-
be in the front.
I don't know.
I'll take my chances in court.
No, I understand you.
I don't know about you, though. You a little darker.
Fuck it.
See, the thing is, I would
Fuck
always
it.
give that.
Mav's going straight to jail regardless.
Oh no, I'm a legit like you're gonna hear the sound of the hammer coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, fuck that. Like, I'm not taking my chances. I live on the second floor of an apartment.
But I've also,
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I live
Yeah.
I live on the second
I've
floor of a
this-
3-family. You're not coming into my house accidentally.
Yeah.
If you're coming into my house, it's because you're coming into my house, and like if I didn't invite you or you didn't call me, because I do have to let you in from the downstairs.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
see what I'm
so you have
saying?
enough
Like-
security, so if they're in there,
Like, then they're
then
not
in there,
supposed to be in
correct.
there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so fuck it. I'd take my chances.
Yo,
man.
kind of like that shit that happened with the cop. And she shot the black guy in his own apartment.
Yeah,
No,
yo,
but
yo, that
that's
shit
all
was
fucked
nuts.
up, though.
yo.
That shit was
That's
nuts.
fucked up because she knew it wasn't. First of all, she lived below him.
Yeah.
Second of all, he was smashing. It was shown. You know, she
Was
shot-
he having relations with her?
Yeah.
Oh, he was?
They said that she knew who he was, and they said she knew who he was because they had something. But she said she was a late shift. She didn't know. She walked in and saw somebody sitting in the couch and shot him.
She was so she
So
must
this
have.
nigga was watching
No.
TV and shot him.
So she was repetitively. She was constantly coming home and going to his place.
No.
So she unconsciously did that, thinking that she was going home, but didn't realize that that's where she was going.
I don't think. Listen, I don't care how tired you
You
are.
think she was hurt?
I've been
That
blacked
dick
out.
must have been good as
I've been
fuck.
blacked out drunk and still made it home in my bed.
Nigga, you live on the ranch. You ain't gonna really fuck that up.
No. This is when I like. I was like,
I
on
fell
my
asleep
way
on
to
my,
med school, and I had
my
like.
stairwell and shit like that.
I slept on the stairs.
Yeah,
Couldn't
same.
make it
Nah,
inside.
Yeah, man.
I've always had to make it home.
I slept
My
like,
thing is, like-
I slept in like I was in the passenger side. My little brother had to drive me home. I fell asleep right in the passenger side with my door open, all that shit.
Oh, I have many days waking
Threw
up,
up on my shirt.
looking on the car, going, "No dents. I made it home. Good night."
Good night.
No
yeah.
blood-
yeah.
no blood,
no
no
dent.
blood
No,
anywhere.
no. I never drove home.
I
was
made it
similar.
home.
I've always like either walked home. I'll leave my car at the strip club and walk all the way home.
God damn.
Would you?
I
Might as well just stay at the fucking
have
strip
friends
club.
who know. They'll call me up and like I'll be out of breath. They're like, "Where are you?"
You live by me. There is no strip club by there.
No, this is when I used to live.
Oh, in the
down
apartment
North
building.
End. No, even before then.
Oh, before then.
Yeah, I used to live across the street from the hospital.
Okay. So like,
Yeah,
that's
so-
not crazy.
Far enough.
Yeah, but you think about 3
Still
o'clock
pretty
at
far,
night.
though. Yeah, 3 o'clock
3
in the
o'clock at
morning.
night around
There's
winter
no traffic.
Oh, there's traffic already.
Walk in the middle
Not
of the
traffic
road.
you want.
Got the traffic you want. It's going to certain
There's
spots.
traffic. There's traffic, bro.
There are even white people too at that time
Shoot.
doing going to that traffic spot.
All right, fellas, we gotta wrap it up. We're about to hit 2 hours.
Oh shoot.
This is a great
Yo,
episode.
hey guys.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you for watching. Like this video, share this video.
Let's
If you
talk
guys-
after dark.
Yeah,
All right.
Jeez.
Spotify.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Oh yeah,
Remember,
Todd,
man.
tell them where they can find you on social media.
Oh, I'm on. Crap, I don't even know my social media. Todd
He's
Therian
at
on
Todd
Facebook.
Therian.
What's your MySpace?
Nah, you know what? I never had a MySpace. I tried a MySpace. I was too dumb.
You got,
I'm still
you got
too-
Instagram?
I have Instagram.
What's Instagram?
Todd Therian.
Todd Therian, yeah, Todd
Yeah.
Therian.
You
at
got
Instagram.
Twitter?
I have Twitter, but I
Fuck
don't use
Twitter.
it. But it's the Todd T.
What's your Reddit username?
Not on Reddit.
Gotta get on the good shit, man.
All right,
I'm
but
still,
A lot of people using Twitter for that.
we out.
Yeah.
Follow us Instagram,
You guys know
Facebook.
what it
Listen to
is.
us on Spotify,
Bye, guys.
Google Podcasts, what
Google,
else?
Apple.
Apple
listen to this.
Podcasts,
This is some hot
Spotify.
shit.
all that
YouTube.
shit.
Everywhere.
Spotify.
But we out. Deuces.
Thank you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh yeah, last thing. If you want to be on the
What's-
show,
oh, we already said
if you want to
peace.
be on
What
the
the
show, hit us up. Love you.
All right, so if you want to be on the show, hit us up.
We said goodbye.
Okay, but we still gotta say if you want to be on the show, hit us up. And
If you want to be on our show.
if you want to be on the show, hit us up.
If you
and
want to
share
be on
our
the
shit.
show, this shit is hot.
No, listen. If you want to be on the show, hit us up and share our shit. Because if you don't share our shit, you ain't being on the show.
You gotta give to get.
Yep.
Let me be
Deuces.
unspoken.
We out.